Brother!
Yes, speaking.
Brother!
Did you see what that snake was wearing? What a slut. And the size of its cock was so
Alright, am I on the air? Yep.
Is there anyone jacking off to us right now?
Hey, real quick, PBS is live right now. Brian's with me. What are we playing?
We're playing some Dead Space. You better come on by.
Dead Space Remake.
Fucker.
Hey guys. It's not funny. First off, it's not funny. I just want to take this time to apologize. Some of the tabs that may have been open and may have been seen, and you know, it's honestly, it's my fucking fault, and I'm taking accountability, and it's cause this fucking Todd and Aaron video, you know, it had all this fucking AI shit in it, and I've been getting so goddamn into AI. And I clicked on the fucking links on it. It was a totally normal website. Pornhub is a totally normal website. Pornhub is. Normal. Those two words go together. Pornhub and normal. Totally normal website. And those fucking ads, you know, and they just fucking got me. And I know Brian is also a colleague of Frank's, and he's a friend of ours, and I shouldn't have been looking at other streamers and what they... Okay, take it off the screen. God damn it. Johnny, take it off the screen, okay? It was a Final Fantasy parody video of Frank. And I'm sorry to Frank Howley, and I apologize to K-Rock and the Big Dogs family, and I know it's just so fucked up, dude. I've been fucking mesmerized, bro. How can you not, dude? I want to fucking summon Knights of the Round on his ass right now. You know what I'm saying, dog? Talking about Meteor. It's not funny. It's not funny. Welcome back to the show. now that we got that off our chest, you know, I'd like Frank to call in, maybe, you know, if he could Discord in. I would apologize to him on air. We could get to the bottom of it. But I don't think he minds, honestly. I think I've heard from Frank. He was kind of flattered.
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching that Winnie the Pooh video he put out a long time ago.
Yes.
You know, on repeat.
Yeah.
So, if you haven't seen that.
The AI, though, they did a good job.
You get a little bit more than 100.
That was real. That was live action. That was
stage performance.
Yeah, that was the real shit. The AI, it did a good job, though. It did a good job.
Yeah, I like that. Look at it.
That lifelike smile of his.
So real.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over, boys.
It's over. Horniness is over, guys.
Welcome to the show today. We're having a good time, Brian and I.
Yes, we are.
And Dead Space is on the menu. We are flying back on the USS Ishimura here. The remake I got for my birthday yesterday. Shouts out to Lady T.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. Yeah, Trish got me a beautiful copy of this.
Nice.
I can't complain. I got some extra copies of, what was it? The team from the original Dead Space made, what was it? Callisto Protocol.
Oh, well.
I got 2 copies
The
of
original
that.
guy who started it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
It was just one dude. It wasn't like more.
Yeah, the original
One
concept, I think an author of Callisto Protocol.
That's
Whoa,
it?
what the hell?
Were you looking blown out?
Yeah, I look blown out.
Yeah.
Chad's saying my mic sounds muffled.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me. We've had all kinds of fun issues
I know,
trying to
right?
get started here today. Microphone, US 2x2. Now, yeah. That's the ticket.
That
Right.
sounds right. Oh,
Give us a sec.
praise the Lord.
Praise his name. It was a curse because we made fun of that streamer, Brian.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh
Okay, we're
my God.
Woo! Jesus, Brian, it's all blown out. I'm gonna give you the
Oh,
handles
yeah.
here, and you make yourself look pretty, okay?
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna let you have main control.
Video. Is it here or video output?
While he does that,
Shit.
I would say yes. Thank you, everyone who contacted me over social media for the birthday wishes. It was very nice receiving those messages. But it's too late. I'm not accepting any more birthday content. Period.
Period.
Period. Period. It's too many messages. There's too much, and I've got too much to do. Thank you. No birthday messages from now on. Peace and love. Peace and love. But
okay.
you're too late. If I get them, I'll send them right back. Peace and love.
There you go. I think that looks good. What's up, everybody?
I think you look stunning now, Brian.
Oh,
thank you. I
Thank
think
you.
everything now is kind of, we've worked the bugs
Woo!
out. Yeah, I had a little, instead of wrestling yesterday, I had a little birthday dinner with the family.
Nice.
It was something small, you know. I don't want to make a fuss.
No fuss.
No fuss, no muss. But Trisha did get me a copy of Dead Space because, as I was saying before, I got 2 copies of Callisto Protocol.
Yeah,
So we did the old Amazon switcheroony.
I like it.
Both of the discs from Amazon. She purchased Callisto Protocol through them, and now this one, disc loose on arrival,
Oh, really?
which just happens with mail order,
Huh.
you know. But man, 2 times in a row, like, it's very disheartening as a collector, you know.
Well,
I get it, and I'm like shaking it. I'm like, she's like, I know, I'm sorry.
Well,
It's not your
thankfully,
fault.
they don't really have anything they can get scratched on in there, but yeah,
Blu-rays
still-
are fucking durable, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Blu-rays are fucking. They figured that out after DVDs.
Yeah.
They really figured out how to not make these things all fucked.
Did you ever go over to your friend's house though, and he would have like just DVDs
Yep.
like on the floor, on the carpet, like thrown
Face
on?
down, yeah.
Yeah. And I'd be like, bruh, how do you at least get a file folder?
Nope. None of their movies worked.
No,
None
no.
of their games worked.
But there was no long-term thinking.
Uh-uh.
They didn't have a collecting mentality.
No, they didn't care about collecting. They cared about playing the game, and once they were done with it, they moved on.
Yeah. They on to the next thing. But
Uh-huh.
we're here preserving the past, Brian.
Some of us.
That's why I can bring in so many of these classic games on original hardware for our, Metal Gear and our Silent Hill, Metal Gear, Resident Evil streams.
Yeah, exactly. Original OG hardware.
So I was gonna say we're back to where I initially found our audio problem. Thank you guys in the chat.
What's up? That looks good.
Start game, brightness. It looks good. I think I'm barely supposed to see it, right?
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, I said it.
Oh.
I said yeah.
Yep.
I said it with extra. This is a dark game. Dark ass game.
Oh, really? All right, let's bump it up one. Well, reset. Bump it up one. Where? Oh, start game. I'm looking for continue down at the bottom. Now, some of the viewers that watched Trisha stream in the last couple, I guess, when did she finish this? Sometime in December. Or no. Before then. Before she started a new job, she went and played through all of the original Dead Space.
Yeah.
On an Xbox Series X, which it impressed me, even like how old that game is. It's like, wow, it up-resed it and it looks nice. Not as nice as this, but so that's kind of fresh in my mind, and I think for a few of our viewers here too, it was cool seeing her go through that for the first time. But like for me, it was like, refamiliarizing myself with it in anticipation for this too. So it's cool now. Here
5 minutes out, you still got that thing on.
we get to experience it. Now you played this morning, I heard, Brian.
Yeah. I played it throughout the day today. I put
On KLBR.
Yeah. It's a second year celebration of KLBR. Starts off Febuscary.
Oh,
So we're
yeah.
play scary games throughout the month of February. Tomorrow's going to be the big 2-year celebration tomorrow night. But today we kicked it off with this game, and I played for like 2 hours. About
wow.
2 hours today, and it was really fun. Actually.
Is this me?
Yeah, you're Isaac. That's Isaac right there.
But we're showing his face right off the bat.
Yep. And he talks right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year I replayed 2 because I think at that point they'd already announced that they were making this game.
Right.
So I'm like, well, fuck that. I'm not going to play 1 and then
get burnt.
Yeah.
I just played that, yeah.
I'd much rather play 2 because 2's my favorite in the series.
Really? I never finished 2.
Yeah, I like 2. 2 is the max version of this game, in my
Right.
opinion.
I remember it just came out at a time where I had too much to play and I never got to the end.
We should be able to see your running lights.
Yeah, I hope that more people find this so that like they remake 2 and they remake 3, because so far everything that they've done with the choices in this game have been good.
Oh, cool.
It's really cool.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is... Who did make this? It's made by...
Motive,
yeah.
which I think used to develop their mobile games, Infinity Blade.
Oh, I played the shit
No, that
out-
was Chair. That was
Yes,
Chair.
that was Chair.
What did Motive do?
USG Ishimura.
Who originally was it? EA?
It
Yeah,
was
Electronic Arts?
EA, but I forgot it was.
That was just the publisher.
Was it not Volition? It was.
Come in.
What was the name of the studio that developed it? Fuck, I can't remember it right now.
No.
We're arriving.
Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
Oh yeah, they did Star Wars Battlefront 2. They did Star Wars Squadron. And then they
Battlefront
did-
2 was a banger, too.
Yeah.
Sounds like their communication line
Wow.
is busted.
And then
Maybe
Dead Space.
broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours max.
Let's see, who developed that?
Yeah, I hope so.
Producers, Chuck Beaver and Steve Papautas
Oh, it was just an in-house development studio.
at
Gotcha.
EA. Visceral.
Vasectomy Games? Was it Vasectomy? Doesn't sound right.
Uh-oh. This is bad.
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull.
This is a little more than just too hot.
It was Visceral, that was it. Yeah. Visceral, not Volition.
Yeah. Oh, look, even your ship has, like, the visor type shield. Oh, hell. Yo, space travel looks fun, right?
It does when it looks like that.
This is very, like, you know, steam and sparks falling, and it's just such alien you know, like the first Alien
Yeah, I never really
aesthetic or vibe, I guess.
I never picked up on that the first time I played through this. I didn't really see that it was also like Alien and like I knew Event Horizon was one of the biggest.
Totally, yeah.
inspirations.
Which I can tell you guys like is one of my favorite
Yeah.
90s horror films. Like it's a space horror film, which you didn't get many of, and many that were good, and it was fucking good.
Yeah.
It was scary. Sam Neill is just such a fucking
That movie
underrated horror. Like he's in so many good
In the
horror
Mouth of
movies.
Madness.
Yeah, Possession.
Oh yeah, Possession.
Put on that helmet, Isaac.
Yeah, everybody,
I can't wait
if you
to.
have not checked out Event Horizon, really, really cool film. I think it's also a book. I forget what book it's based off. It's probably got the same name. Wow, Paul W.S. Anderson did that movie.
Yeah.
I always forget that's the guy.
Parts of it are kind of hokey, but parts of it like really hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It's probably on Paramount Plus.
probably. That came down hard.
I'm gonna come out hard.
Come out swinging. Can I run yet? Probably not.
Hell no.
Tutorial. Hello, we just crash landed on your space ship.
Ooh, this looks clean in the performance mode.
What do you play on?
I'm doing it on like graphics mode because I figure most of the game's gonna be dark anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
But it looks really clean in this mode, and I know you're playing it in 1080p.
We're
well,
only
so-
playing. We're only streaming at 1080 60. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I thought to keep it in performance. But yeah, like very. Already, I'm like, wow, this is a bigger scope.
At least we didn't take out the sun.
Yeah,
The
but
deck here is a larger area.
it feels definitely larger.
Yeah. Feels like a real spaceship.
I mean, even the original did too. You know.
It did. It
that's- And then you come back in 2. You know, after 3/4 through the game, you redock here. So like last year, it was cool. It was like, okay, I kind of got to do this again last year and see the differences. You know, from then till now with even just the revisit to the Ishimura
Right.
in 2.
Man, they took a page out of Metal Gear 4 and they're like, let's revisit a classic location.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I don't think Metal Gear.
Yeah, who knows which one of those came out first?
It might not have come out. Yeah, Dead Space.
Because
might
that
have come out
moment
first.
is that moment is like so revolutionary for me in a video game. When in Metal Gear 4 you revisit Shadow Moses Island
Yeah, that was really cool.
to
That was
to
really,
like
really cool.
go get Metal Gear Rex. That fucking blew my mind. Like holy shit, the sequel is having me come back to the battlefield of the first game.
Metal Gear did come out first, June 12th, 2008, and then
On the old
it was on the
PS3.
Havoc engine. Holy shit.
Open. Okay, where's my light? Oh, okay. We got power. There's their save point. I need a stasis engine. Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Someone left in a hurry.
So much like, shouts out again, another, I guess technically also EA title, GoldenEye remake, remaster
Oh yeah, that just came out.
came out too, and both of these do a wonderful job of making it look how you remembered it. This also obviously looks even better than how you remember it.
For
Like,
sure, yeah.
This space is wider,
But like
you
even
said,
the
but
shape of the save point, like
Yeah.
and the icon is like, okay, that looks the same. Like I'm glad, you know.
they kept a lot of the UI shit all the
Yeah,
same
the blue.
looking. You know, like all the little things like this, like they really
Totally.
did it right with the detail. Speaking of
I need a line
doing
cutter.
it right,
Yeah, let's do it right.
I mean, I've been wondering what you thought
Sure.
about the Last of Us
Oh yeah.
episode this last.
So it's so interesting because on the Mega 64 podcast we're like talking Last of Us, but it's always the last week's episode because it's airing right when we're live. So I literally, was describing what I felt about episode 2 while episode 3 was on. I didn't get to watch it until Monday,
yeah,
but I liked it. I I thought to myself, how funny would it be if you had a friend who was just like, I don't know, man, I just can't put my finger on it, but something bugged me about this one. You know what I mean? I just don't know. I just Something bothered me about it. I don't know what it was.
I hope not.
No, I'm gonna come into the office and do that to everyone on Thursday.
Oh yeah, Sean's gonna love it.
Yeah. No, that I've been waiting, as I told you, I've been like waiting for the Nick Offerman.
Yes.
Because I think that's such perfect casting. So to have that be like so soon in episode 3, like I was all in.
Yes.
And I loved how much like backstory that is just new. This is just awesome new way to expand on the video game.
Yeah.
Way to go, like with actually showing you this whole relationship where, you know, you have a totally different experience with Bill in the game.
Yes, you do.
But this just taking the source material and then expanding on it, because it's all there. It's all there in the original game, within notes. And again, another great use of notes with the suicide note.
Yeah.
At the end of the episode, like the game world is really felt when I'm watching it, because they're sticking to like, okay, there's going to be a lot of communicating via notes, which is just, you know, an aspect of the game, of the source material, which I loved it.
I mean, that's all that we can have in this world. That's all that we can leave behind anymore, you know? No more digital footprint or anything like that. You just write a note, and that's the last thing people will have of you, you know, if you're not around anybody anyway. So,
but it's such a great like way to just, you know, basically like, also, how would they just show that part of the game where it's like Joel and Ellie like uncovering all the booby traps as they enter this like little city? How boring of an episode,
right? Like,
this is such a cool way to expand on like, hey, here's these, because the story is about the characters and their suffering in a sense. And what a great way to expand it on like, hey, here's a character, but we're gonna give him like a full path, a full laid out backstory with
and develop it in a much more thematically significant way.
And showing like even more background on Tess and Joel too, because they're younger and meeting these friends from the radio, you know.
Right, like, well, they're about the same age, I figured, like,
Sure.
as them, and they kind of like grew up together. And I mentioned a bunch of this on Big Dogs, but like I really love the storytelling in this game, or in this show compared to the game, because it really focuses on telling a story, and I feel like episode 1 and 2 really gave you a I don't know, a feeling of like, okay,
the world's ended.
The world is right. The characters are right. And now episode 3 felt like them going, here's what the show is really going to be about. And I thought I think that was really cool to kind of like give you something completely unexpected.
The show's going to be about these human interactions and these hardships in this brutal new world.
Yeah.
You know, the hard decisions and that kind of stuff that come just further down the line, as we know, having played the game and stuff. Like, you know, Joel's ultimate decision at the end of the game is like, what the fuck? The whole reason he's doing this mission is to take Ellie there, and he has to make a decision at the end, you know? Like, I'm so excited to see how they deal with that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right? Like, I don't know. It was just really cool to see them do such a good piece of television drama, or just drama, period.
What fantastic casting, too. Like, I'm just mesmerized by Nick Offerman on screen, because I just know in all the scenes where he's, like, prepping, like, he's having fun. You know, they're having him chop wood, and he's driving a...
Not today, fuckers.
This is all just, like, shit Nick Offerman likes doing in his personal time anyway, like, you know, survivalist shit. I thought that I want to rewatch. I've been rewatching each of the episodes.
Oh, cool.
Get my fix before the next one comes out, but I want to rewatch this one too.
I really like this one. My favorite moment in the whole episode is when they get into the truck.
Yeah.
And Joel just goes, seatbelt.
Oh yeah. She's like looking at him like.
She doesn't even respond to him because to her it'd be
how
like,
would she know what that
right?
means?
It'd be like me going right now, left shoe.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, left
Whatever.
you.
I'm playing the game. Why did you say that? But to us, like this concept of, we know exactly what that means, and like, I don't know. I really, really appreciate it. I think
I have to get to safety, but that's locked. Okay. Shit. Get to safety, Isaac. The necromorphs are here. Oh, fuck, dude. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, man, I can't wait for the next one. I hope that... I'm curious how many episodes it'll take them to get to the end of season... Oh, fuck. This is season 1. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Dude,
Yeah,
I was just like, damn, am I about to fight?
I still don't want to like look up how many number episodes there are.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't want to know. I think it's the the normal HBO number, like somewhere around 12,
12, yeah.
But like I don't want to know the definite number. I don't care. I don't want to see it. And then they've already confirmed season 2 is coming, and they've also said that season 1 is the first game.
Okay, that's cool.
I did the exact same thing. You have to move forward.
You have to move forward?
Yep. You have to go through to the next section.
Oh, I can't come back and get the unlockable yet.
Yeah, yeah.
What, I can come back for it another time?
Well, you have to get your weapon.
Oh, to stomp? I can't. I thought you stomped those things.
You do, but you have to get
You
your
have to
weapon
get your
to
weapon
stomp.
first.
I did the
Okay.
I did exactly what you just did when I played
How
the game.
fucking funny. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Cut off their limbs.
I stood there and I went stomp, stomp,
Stomp.
stomp.
Stomp. Romper, stomper.
This is how I know Garrett and I are good friends. This is also how I can decipher what you think.
Stomp. Stomp. Yeah, when I'm like, Andre 3000, big boy.
Oh, God.
Meow.
Fuck.
That was so fun
Outcast! Oh, God.
Oh,
so
man.
fucking frustrating. How Rocco knows so many details to stuff like song lyrics,
Yeah.
band names, movie titles, directors. It is crazy how him and Derek were like unstoppable. And if you haven't checked out our Patreon, there's a really fun little trilogy of friend dimensions that we're putting up this month.
Oh, man.
It was a Blockbuster trivia game, an MTV trivia game, and then me and Sean drew the line and we're like, okay, we need to do something that involves like physical activity and
Yeah.
not mental activity, because that's not our strong suit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you guys went outside and played. Not
So
sat
we played.
inside.
Well, yeah, we did the third game. It was called Skills, I think, something skill,
Ah.
where it was actually like it showed off hand or eye coordination and all this other stuff. So find out who excelled and who was defeated. Okay, stomp, stomp, stomp. Thank you, Brian.
Hell yeah.
We got credits. Okay, I got the gun. Can I switch the?
R1.
Yeah. Oh, it's just like old times. Baby.
That's exactly how I felt. And genuinely, they've remade this game in such a fun fucking way. Like, it really feels like how I remembered it the first time.
Do I have to pull this?
I think you bust it.
Bust a nut. Wait. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Backhand. Like John McEnroe. What the fuck, dude? Are you for real? Oh, his bones came off. The flesh was stripped from the bones, dude. There's so much screaming in this
Yeah,
game,
right?
dude.
They throw so much sound at you when they do that.
Oh, this thing is ugly as hell.
Yeah.
The
Who's-
necromorph
step
design still really... Oh, yeah, you can't stomp their asses, too. Necromorph design was always, I thought, really cool. Monster design.
The monster design in this game is really, really good.
Well, and you know, it's crazy, like, I haven't touched Callisto Protocol yet, and here I am starting with this. I don't know. Jesus fuck. I think that might be the right order. I don't know.
Well, it depends on what you feel like playing. I mean, you were immersed into Elden Ring towards the end of last year, beginning of this
You know
year.
what I'm back on at home now is like I'm playing. I brought it actually because the disc was still in here, but I'm back on Cyberpunk.
Hey.
Yeah, shouts out.
Dude, I did a similar thing yesterday. I played because I was talking to you last week, and every time we bring up Cyberpunk, we talk about a third-person mode.
Yes.
I'm like, well, there is a third-person Cyberpunk-like game. It's called The Witcher 3.
You
and
were
I own
playing
it.
that, yeah.
So I played it yesterday on KLBR, and it was, there's a lot to learn in those games because they are just straight-up role-playing games, and like,
Yeah.
it really is. It reminded me of playing Red Dead Redemption for the first time, Red Dead Redemption 2, where it's trying to figure out all of these different button inputs and commands
Oh my God, Isaac.
because they're so complicated. You can do so much in those fucking games.
It's a little overwhelming at first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone. Nothing I can do.
People were saying this.
What the fuck are these things?
You dropping frames? I'm not dropping frames.
Some of them were wearing Ishimura.
How's the stream looking?
They're the crew?
Are we good? Are we
Are
pretty?
we skipping?
Look at them.
We stuttering or what's happening?
There's 1,000 people on board.
I mean, our preview looks fine. So I'm
Preview
not sure.
window's looking
Everything's
keen.
locked down
Yeah.
because of the quarantine.
It's looking Kino Fabino.
So how do we do
Video is
this?
skipping a bit. Are we dropping? Oh yeah.
Mm-mm.
Bitrate keeps
There's a
dropping
broken
down
tram
and
car
then coming
blocking
back
the
up.
tunnel.
It's doing
right
that
off the
bullshit.
system.
Oh, but it's not
And the
dropping
data board's
frames.
burned out.
What is up with
I
it?
can't
Should we
with
just
the
do like a
lockdown
full
or how the
computer
tram is
restart?
gonna
Like,
get
I
fixed.
swear to God today.
That might
It's
just
all
be
on Isaac's side of
ISP
the
shit.
quarantine.
Sometimes Cox coxes us, so
Just make sure
Yeah,
there's
check
power.
and see if
we
we're
do
getting
a
cock
speed
blocked.
test. Motherfucking Cox.
Yeah.
I'm sure Nicole's okay.
And if you're watching
She's
the
got me, right?
VOD, you
She'll
aren't
do the smart
experiencing
thing.
You're
any of
look-
this.
She always does.
As I choke, you're looking at crisp 1080p.
Yep. Getting fucked by Cox.
Whoa! Are we?
I mean, our upload speed is
Not that good.
it's. I assume that this place at least has a 10 megabit up.
Yeah, we're only getting like 3.7, but that's on a speed test while we're streaming, you know.
Still.
Could be still. He's
Yeah.
saying the packets should be,
Oh yeah.
we're dropping packets, guys.
Marker placed.
I
Fuck.
mean, they are. We're fucking doing our job.
Okay, so we're up, we're good. It's the internet. Okay, well let us know if it gets too bad. We'll full restart. I'll shut the power down on the whole building. I'll
Those-
go down to the
those
city
fuckers.
block, and I'll kill the breaker at the main switch. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'll take the whole fucking grid offline.
That's right.
For you pieces of shit.
So what?
Not that you're pieces of shit.
Hey.
I'm saying for you guys, I
You
would do
little-
that for you.
So
You
what?
little fuckers.
So what?
It should be higher than that.
For any of y'all Mega Sixtifarians out there who love the PPS each week and you want to see more, hey, thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
And we have some Discord calls. Maybe that'll add to the mix and make it slow down even more. What do you think about that?
I mean, yeah, if you want to, we can just bog the fucking
Let's
plumbing.
go. Let's go for broke. I don't need
go
a
for
break
broke.
yet. I've still got some coffee in my mug.
Yeah, I drank mine real fast.
Well, this is cup number 2.
Me too. And I got water. But let's speak with Vector. What's up, Vec?
Hey, Vec.
What the fuck?
Oh.
We'll give him a sec.
Yeah.
Give him a sec.
Oh, here's my map. Not that I need it. I still love that the UI is all like his HUD.
Yeah, and you can just move.
And you can just keep going, yeah,
Yeah.
with the map there. Okay, objective here. Huh? Interesting.
Am I on the air?
Hey,
Yeah,
hi.
what's
you're,
up?
You're on the air. How's it going, Vector?
Going pretty good. I was
Yep.
gonna wish you a happy birthday, but you said none of that, so
Thank you. I appreciate
you're not getting it.
Thank you. See, playing in the zone by the rules.
There you go.
I love it, dude. I love it. It's good to hear from you, though. Excited to be here playing this new remake. It seems to be quite the popular game. Brian's playing it as well. Have you had a chance?
Yeah, I just was watching Brian play it earlier today, and now I'm watching you. I'm playing it myself, so I'm getting Dead Space from 3 angles.
Yeah, you're getting a heap and helping. Wow,
Triple
that costume
dose.
looks cool. Yeah, man, taking it from all sides. You're gonna be overloaded by the time you get to the end. Now, I remember this not being an incredibly long game. This is like the perfect length. In an
I've
era.
heard people say, well, no, this game adds side quests, so
Oh.
you know, like that can increase the length a couple hours. So people are saying they beat it in like 16, which is still pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know, that's, for me, 16, I'd say add 10 to that, and that's, if I did everything, it's going to take me a long time.
Yeah.
Which is
Usually,
fine.
an 8 to 12 hour game would take me 16 to 18 hours.
you're just having so much fun. You don't want to leave.
I am.
Yes, sir.
Now, if I could remember the stasis.
It'll tell you.
I know how to fix it. I'll use the stasis module.
Faster than I got it.
Well, after I, that's the stasis recharge, but I have to find the module.
Well, you already got it.
Oh, yeah, look at the thing on my suit.
There you go. Now it's telling you how to use it.
Oh, it didn't do it when I walked up before. Excuse me,
Stream
doorway.
is anybody else's stream like frozen? I got nothing.
Yeah, we're getting all kinds of problems. Brian keeps trying to speed test us, and I don't know, is it still doing the same thing, or is the upload getting better?
I mean, I don't know what you guys are promised here, but I feel like, you guys have a business, so it shouldn't be this low. I don't know, man. That's like an ISP thing where I don't know what to, whether it's like if we go off air and come back, if it'll really affect anything.
I mean, I really could reset the internet though too here.
If you want.
If I want. If we're really, dropping, if it's not broadcasting, you have like totally black screen.
No, it was frozen, and I refreshed.
Oh, okay.
And it's better now, but still like
it's
stuttering.
It's real bad. Some of them are saying, and they asked me to close the porn tab, so that's true.
Close the porn.
We do have that AI porn kind of running in real time. I was kind of rendering this picture of Frank here, so I'll stop doing that immediately.
Let me close some tabs too. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, I think Vector's
the
tabs
forbidden
being
picture.
opened, it might have something to do with it. Brian's testing out the phone delay. How long?
We're just seeing,
10 seconds.
Oh yeah, it is pretty. It has like buffering issues. I would say you got like an extra 5 seconds of buffering.
Oh damn it all!
Damn.
Well, let's try a full hard reset.
Should I come back?
Yeah, if you don't mind, unless you want to.
No, not at all.
Unless you want to, sneak it in. But yeah, if you bear with us and call back in, we'll restart everything. I'll restart the internet here.
Yeah.
We used to have to do that quite a lot, and I don't think it's been done in a while.
Yeah, it's probably time to reset the router.
So, I'll be back.
I'm on standby.
I will. I will come back. This is gonna fuck up the. We're gonna have two parts of the archive show for YouTube. Anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll deal with it when we come to it. I can splice them easy. Okay, we'll be right back.
BRB.
Thanks. Don't go anywhere yet. I mean, go somewhere, but come back, in like 5 minutes. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Welcome back. We restarted, and for good reason. We restarted the internet in the entire building. I'm telling you, I took the power down on the whole block. This whole grid fell silent. I counted to 15, then I plugged it back in. You know how you do a router?
Oh, yes.
The whole fucking block, bro.
The whole thing.
Laundromat down. Everyone in there,
dead.
Machine shut off. Whoa.
Power's dead.
Okay, the power is dead, yeah. Everyone in there is alive, though. They just have the machines all ate their quarters. They have to put new quarters in.
Yeah. Sad.
It's a sad thing. Why does Andrew Tate talk like that? He talks weird, like quarters.
What?
I went to the laundromat. Well, honestly, I've never been in a laundromat because I wouldn't be poor, and I wouldn't have to use quarters. I
think they're foreign. I never heard them speak.
Are you telling me? He got on my radar because of the Your Mom's House podcast. Hit it up early, making fun of him.
Oh, really?
They have the Cool Guy Club, and they play clips from the internet of cool guys. And they used to play a clip of him going, I only drink sparkling water because still water is for poor people. I can afford sparkling water, so that's why I would only drink. Who in their right mind would invite a woman over to the house and serve them still water? I drink sparkling water because it is a better product. Because I can afford it. he hits a fucking hard T. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. How's the upload speed doing now, Brian?
A lot better.
We're looking better. Okay, the
lot
reset seemed to have worked.
Video
The
choppy
cool
at
spot
times.
theme is over. Jesus.
Is that what that was? That was a nice beat.
Did you like that? That was cool spot.
Yeah.
And Dead Vector was on the line with us. Sorry, Brian. I'm gonna drop him in. I'm gonna give you the mouse.
Yo.
Right back. It's all you. Yo.
Yeah.
All right, enough fucking cool spot. I know you liked it, but come on.
I mean,
Did you love it?
maybe.
Okay. Fuck it. Vector, how the hell are you?
That's a good question.
We're back. We have we've restarted here. I'm still in the same spot of the game,
Yes.
so don't worry about that. Actually, we should save. We're right in front of a save stage.
It's a good idea.
Sure is. Woohoo!
So yeah, I'm glad you're playing this, and I'm glad a lot of people are watching because I wanted to talk about Dead Space and
Yes.
horror games in general.
Mm-hmm.
I got this big project. Well, I'm redoing something that I did years ago. About survival horror games.
Okay.
And part of the project is just identifying like what is survival horror, because it used to mean something,
Yeah.
but okay, the way that like we group games into genres, or any genre for anything, is like you find what two things have in common.
Yeah, you
and
label
then-
them.
and that becomes you label them. That becomes a category. With games, with game genres, like the name of the genre is based on what you actually do in the game. But with horror games is the only genre in video games that's not based on an action or like the type of gameplay that you're engaging in the game,
That's right.
That's true. It's just if it induces that fear for the player.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
It used to have like gameplay implications though, when like in the first Resident Evil, Dino Crisis,
Oh yeah.
to an extent, the first Silent Hill, like those games all had gameplay in common, which helped you identify it as survival horror. But as more and more games, came to the forefront, like Amnesia, and
Outlast.
Outlast, and even Resident Evil 4, like the definition of survival horror has kind of gone away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It used to kind of be, like every horror game was a survival horror game,
Mm-hmm.
because that was like the blueprint, like the ones you said about, the first couple Resident Evils, your Silent Hills, your
Exactly. Yeah.
But then you get into your, like you say with Resident Evil 4, it deviates from survival horror and it is now an action shooter, essentially.
Yeah.
Right.
There's no longer, which I think the big thing in survival horror is minimal item and ammunition placement.
Correct.
Yeah, for sure.
There's some sort of management of resources built into a survival
Horror game.
If you want to go traditional survival horror game, I would just call it a survival game.
But then you got stuff like, one of the biggest horror game franchises, Five Nights at Freddy's. It's like, it's a look left, look right simulator.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's a sim, honestly.
Yeah.
But so many people on the
It's a
internet
jump
want
scare.
to label that game a survival horror game simply because it's scary.
Yeah,
and
that's-
that's like the term that we have for video games
Yeah.
is survival horror. And I hate that.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
'Cause it's not.
Most people are inaccurate.
Yeah, it's a very inaccurate description. There's no survival.
Most people don't think about what they say before they speak. Genuinely.
Well, now we're getting broad.
Well, no,
getting very
genuinely,
yeah,
what
no, I
Vector's
agree.
discussing is the laziness of language. You hear survival horror, you don't question why they call it survival horror. You just know
Right.
that if you say survival horror, people will lump it into this genre that is either new or trying to be communicated, and then
Exactly.
the meaning gets muddied and it becomes
Yeah.
far less accurate. Because I wouldn't call this a survival horror game. I wouldn't even call like Dino Crisis like a survival horror game.
It's interesting because
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
what are let's identify like the key components, because like we talked about resource management, but also like scarcity in those resources,
Yes.
right? That's
Right.
important.
Mhm.
Puzzles, is that a de facto has to be there, man? Like you got to have puzzles.
So you want to hear something cool?
Yeah.
I've identified. You know, you know, you ever like take a physics class?
Sure,
And
I
they make
did
you
take a physics class one.
They ever make you like devise a formula and prove that shit?
Yeah, I don't remember that part, but I remember it was called
Anyway.
physics.
I proved years ago. I was able to prove that survival horror doesn't exist, and the actual name of the genre should be stealth action adventure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are
I
all
was gonna have
descriptive.
a clickbait video saying like, oh, Resident Evil and Metal Gear Solid, like, you know, look how much they have in common, but tried to do a survival horror game back in the day, and they made Manhunt.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that game didn't have. Well, that was what they were saying in all the interviews in the magazines back when magazines still existed. To tell you how old I am. But they were like, yeah, we're trying to make a survival horror game, but they didn't have supernatural monsters like Resident Evil or Dead Space or Silent Hill, and so like when you have human enemies that can communicate, you know, and they can like tell their buddies like, hey, he's over here, then essentially it's just a stealth game like Splinter Cell or Metal Gear. And then, you know, like modern day survival horror games like The Last of Us, they have
that
big
definitely qualifies.
a big stealth element.
That's true. Yeah.
The new Resident Evil 4 remake that has like a massive stealth component now.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
Yeah, they're adding like you know, hiding behind cover and stealth attacks and all kinds of stuff.
Oh,
which is what Shinji Mikami did with The Evil Within.
Yes. Yeah, because that's kind of like you know, Mikami's path from Resident Evil to Evil Within. Like, he has kind of added those stealth interactions, which I would say are popular in those kind of like the games like Outlast, where it's just mostly a stealth game.
Yeah.
There's almost no
exactly.
And so I think you're definitely hitting on a very key point here, Beck, which is that a big element of what I would call I wouldn't even call them survival horror games. I think that's the first misnomer. I think they don't necessarily need to have anything to do with horror or like supernatural things. I just think that
completely
again,
agree.
Like how sci-fi is a genre for anything having to do with like space and aliens.
Fuck.
You know, like it's more of like a blanket term. I would say again, there's one behind you too.
That scared the shit out of me.
That we should rename them to being survival games. Part of survival is knowing when to avoid combat.
Yeah.
Circle is to heal. So like, yes, not necessarily stealth, but one of the things that I used to do, and when you were watching me today, it's like walking into a room very tactily, thinking about my entry point, thinking about where something could be hidden so that I don't leave myself open to wasting more of the things that they give me to keep me moving along in the game, right? Like my my resources.
Definitely.
Because the block there's a way around this. We give you all the tools you need in the room. Figure out your way of getting out.
There's multiple ways to skin a cat.
Yes,
and that's some people go in guns blazing, some people go in stealth.
Yes.
But yeah, it is that genre over time losing, you know, meaning because the term survival horror doesn't really fit all of these different types of games with different types of gameplay.
Yeah, I think
100%.
More than anything, it sells games short and it creates scenarios where you can have two games that are very tonally similar have an issue where they're like Hi-Fi Rush and fucking Forspoken, which have very similar type of writing, you know, kind of newer age, younger writing. And that's fine, whatever. Like, Devil May Cry has some of the worst dialogue I've ever heard, but nobody's sitting there talking about how that sounds.
Because it's Japanese.
Well, no, I mean, the English one, when people play it, nobody talks about how it's
that's what I'm saying.
Speak.
Like, it's a Japanese team. Like, we want weird, shitty dialogue.
Hi-Fi Rush is a Japanese team. And Forspoken.
Are people complaining about the Hi-Fi Rush game?
Well, it's the same.
I am.
Same sort of comments about how it's that.
I've heard all the discourse about Forspoken. In fact, Mega64 just put a video out.
Yeah. On YouTube.
But yeah, I don't know. that Hi-Fi Rush is getting that same kind of
Exactly.
backlash.
And I think part of that comes from the fact that they didn't have people pouring over 1 or 2 clips or like minimal amount of like press releases for a year.
Yeah, I see
to
what you mean.
Pick it apart and make it shit.
It was
Instead-
just a here and people are playing it
Yep.
and they're like, oh, cool.
And they
not a
just
big deal.
accept it. Oh, a new game that is free to people on Game Pass. And you may have whatever criticisms that you have, but you have got to agree that people are far more open to this thing that is free for everybody to try than they are for this game that they've been seeing but nobody knows
Oh,
about.
it's
and
free?
it looks cool. If you have Game Pass, it's free.
Oh, okay, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And it's like, yeah, again, like to me, it's a proof of how people just miss, and this is what I think you're talking about, Vector, is like they miss genre a lot of things, and they use other genres as a way to get people who they think that might have interest in this series
Yeah.
to erroneously jump over and then realize it has nothing for them. Like for years, people
Right.
tried to get me into Animal Crossing. And I'm like,
Ah.
can you explain to me what this game is? And nobody
It's chores.
could explain it to me. And then it's like, because whenever I pick it up, unless I'm wrong, the game is like you just said, it's chores of the game, but they're not even mini game chores. You know, like it's not chores as a mini game. It's literally shake a tree, move this, go sweep here,
Yeah.
Yeah,
shovel
yeah,
here.
yeah.
I'm like, bro,
Not
okay.
for you.
You know what
Okay.
other game you're describing right now? Monster Hunter.
Yeah, hey, at least
Yeah.
in Monster Hunter, you can fucking go out and do combat and like attack shit.
But it feels like sweeping.
Oh
to
yes,
me.
and that's why Monster Hunter, again, same thing. People are like, Monster Hunter is so
I can
much
never
fun.
get into them.
And I'm like, why? Why? And they're like, well, you know, you get these monsters and you can build this, and then you can cook food and you can do all this stuff. And I'm like, I can do this shit in real life.
Crafting weapons.
Yeah.
and-
I don't need a
and
simulator.
Kill monsters.
I'd
I
much
can
rather
fight a
get good at
dinosaur.
making a souffle in real life
Those
if I
games
wanted
are fun. They are fun, but
to.
that's what I need to do here,
Yep.
right? Okay.
But
I'm
right, so that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes you need to describe the game by what its actual functions are. Say what
Right.
mechanics you have in the game. Say what you do in the game. Because yeah, using just like Silent Hill is a survival horror.
Triangle, Garrett. Triangle.
I'm trying.
You missed right that time. That was stupid. It hit the guardrail. But right, like so, Beck,
Hey.
I agree with you. It's one of those like, it's a catch-22. Like without them, we
Right.
have nothing, but with
Yeah.
them, we have lack of education.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's interesting. Like Glenn Schofield, when him and Striking Distance set out to make what I call La Callisto Protocolidad.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
You know, like they told all the news outlets, yeah, we're making a survival horror game. This is our genre. But
Yeah.
what does the Callisto Protocol have in common with any other survival horror game?
Just horror, right?
Right, that's it.
It's a total action. I mean, like,
Callisto Protocol?
yeah.
Callisto
Yeah.
Protocol is a rhythm shooting, rhythm action game.
Yeah, yeah. You've described that rhythm
Yeah.
being important.
It's a huge rhythm action game. It's you read them, you duck and dodge. It's not like this. This is a lot more of a tense situation. You're
Fuck,
put into
I'm out of
places
ammo.
where you're put into places where you're forced to manage what you're doing and like run around and try to be conscientious and aware of what's your situation. Whereas like
Right.
Oh,
Callisto Protocol really set you into a stage, like it was a Park Chan-wook fight scene.
how do I stop?
R2.
Okay.
Look at the mush on the
Yeah,
ground.
dude, I make burger meat out of everybody I come across.
We're
It's
making mush.
and again,
Sloppy
like
Joes.
each time you go down that hallway or through that section in Callisto Protocol, you can play the instrument in a number of ways of what they give you. Whereas with this, it's a little bit more on the gunplay, a little bit more on relying on your stasis and your like, and less on environmental things.
What is
It's
that?
above you.
Oh God Almighty.
Oh, are you out of ammo? Oh no.
I know. If only.
Ooh, heal.
If I. Oh, there we go. Stasis recharge. I'm out of ammo. Now, does the stasis and the ammo codes work from the old game?
Oh, I
'Cause remember there
I
were
don't
quick.
think they do.
This is like one of the last games I remember having like codes.
Yeah, like debug right away
Like
controls.
up, down, left, right, BA, start, and it would like refill your stasis.
No.
Yeah, I don't think they put that in this game. But
That's
but I can tell you how to make money really quickly if you want.
Oh, what's the grind mindset?
Yeah, what's the
here?
exploit?
You got to get the pulse rifle, which you'll get pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need a bunch of upgrade nodes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's articles about this. Everybody's talking about this. I couldn't
You
avoid
save
it.
your
Yeah.
nodes for the pulse rifle?
Well, you're gonna use them and reuse them because this game lets you respec your upgrades.
Oh.
So every time you upgrade your capacity, it refills your magazine. So what you can do is you can use the pulse rifle's alternate fire to plant a mine, and then you convert that back into ammo with the same button, and that'll empty your magazine, right?
Yeah.
And then you upgrade the capacity, it refills your magazine.
Huh.
So you're generating endless amounts of money.
Right. Yeah, and so it costs 5,000 to respec your gun, but you'll make about 10K in profit. So.
Oh wow! I'm totally gonna look up. I love shit like this.
So fucking happy.
I'm gonna
Me
look.
too.
I'm gonna look up a tutorial on this.
Because then you can just buy more nodes.
There's gonna be a YouTube short before they patch this.
That's
Yeah, a lot of
10
people are
free
doing
nodes.
that.
That's pretty good.
You can get tons of nodes, but it takes time though. You got to be patient.
Sure.
But
I'm
you
all
can do
about
it.
That would be like a second playthrough type thing. Because I'm not speccing that gun until later.
Yeah,
I
really
love
like
the
line
plasma cutter.
I like the line gun.
Yeah, I like the plasma cutter.
Well, that's the cool thing about it, Brian, is that you can do the exploit and then just respec and wipe and get all your nodes back.
Put it all back into the
keep
plasma.
forgetting about even though you just said it. I'm so used to these games being one and done with the nodes. Like it's it. Once it's in, it's in.
No, it's. I mean, I did it a few times, and I don't think it's worth the time. But some people, they'll just sit there for half an hour, planting mines and then recollecting the ammo.
I'm that guy. Like, if I can find an exploit, God,
Is
what
that
do
how
we?
long it takes? Just half an hour?
No. It's about 5 minutes, but you got to do it over and over, and so for it to be worth it, because you can easily get 100,000 credits if you're patient enough.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and most I mean that would be worth it in that case. But yeah, for me, I'm like, no, I just want to turn things into hamburger meat.
Yeah. For me,
and another thing I told Brian on his stream, Garrett, is that the game has this AI director, and it will give you items based on what you need.
See, I like that.
Yeah, if you run out of ammo, and this is unlike a traditional survival horror game.
Exactly.
Like keep this in mind.
Yeah.
And that's one of my personal aspects. Like my definition is that there has to be a set amount of resources, and you don't get any more. But
if you waste them, that's on you.
Yeah, exactly. In this game, if you're low on health or ammo, then it'll prioritize those drops. And if you have, tons of health and ammo, then you'll just get credits from item boxes.
Gotcha. And it knows it's smart with its distribution.
Correct.
I mean, and that's a great design that we can do. Fuck it. Look at that.
Yeah.
Fuck it. That's a great design in, a modern game. But part of what made original survival horror fun is what we were talking about, how you run out. Yeah, Signalis was the greatest example last 2 weeks we were playing that.
I'm so fucking happy.
I really loved that game because it felt like I'm always out of ammo. Fuck me.
Yep. And with
I can't go in here. I gotta run, kind of thing. I'm gonna run from him.
With that and games like
what's barfing? Why is he walking so slow?
Your health's
the sprint is toggle. Don't forget that. I thought it was hold, and that fucked me up for hours.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
It is toggle.
It is toggle. I was holding. And it cost
I was
me.
too, because I had just played Dead Space 2 in preparation for this, and I was used to holding.
That was Brian's method. You guys did the same route.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're not gonna check that locker.
Kindred spirits.
Oh, where do you see a locker?
Behind you,
Left.
Abe. Oh, and there, dude. You're just running past
I'm running.
all those items.
I thought this guy was coming after me still, dog. I don't know.
That's what I like about this game. Fucking enemies did chase you into
other rooms,
rooms and shit.
And store points aren't safe. Never assume that a store point is safe. people will come up behind you and shank you in your ass.
In a
It
workbench too.
Yep. Well, maybe not workbenches, but
That's also part of the AI director. Like there are certain points where enemies can come through, and they
Got
just
it.
will.
Oh.
yeah, I love it.
I love it. Everyone does. Oh wait.
Was that a Irish accent?
No, it's Australia.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I had a little frog in my throat though, so it might have been a little.
No, that's all right. I'm happy to oblige.
Yeah.
All right
Yeah.
then.
Why don't you apologize? Go ahead and take your glasses off and apologize.
I'm not going to take my glasses
I'll
off.
apologize, but I'm not taking off my glasses. They're famous. They love it. Everyone does.
Those fucking bogans.
We love accents, don't we, Brian?
We do.
Let's see.
I
Oh
do
my
too.
God!
I do.
Sorry, I was
I can't see
startled.
the stream yet. Oh yeah, there it is.
Stop him.
So the next video me and my team are doing is for Metal Gear Rising's 10th anniversary.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Damn, we're coming up on 10 years.
Yep.
10
2013.
years.
The most memeable Metal Gear.
Nano machines, son.
10 years old, dude. That's great to hear.
Yeah. So we decided we're gonna talk about samurai swords. So I wanted to ask you and everybody in chat if you guys had any questions or special myths or.
God, I specifically am quite familiar with Raiden's samurai sword from Metal Gear Rising, because I
have a replica of that. It's super sick.
Yeah. Oh, you have a replica too?
HF blade.
Well, I bought mine. You said you made yours.
I made 6 of them for the staff of the game.
Oh, no way!
And they were in the Konami offices in LA, in Japan, and I think somewhere else. There were
That's
6
awesome.
total.
Yeah.
It was like
What'd you make them out of?
Each person got one, and then the offices got one. Is
The
that
offices got one, and then I
they-
think like 3 heads of platinum or whatever got them.
Yeah.
Maybe platinum and Konami's offices all got them. Anyway, and then we got to keep one too,
Yeah, they sent one back that was all signed.
which was all signed by the rest of the crew and us. But yeah, I made them out of a rolled cold steel. Like
No way!
I bought a steel bar and I put it in the end mill, and then I like cut out all the sections for like the shape of the blade. It wasn't as curved. It's kind of a straight blade in anyway.
Gotcha.
But these were like fairly straight.
Yeah.
But they were fucking heavy.
They're heavy as shit.
And then
I'm gonna talk about that in the
I
video.
milled out all the holes for all the like press fit like rivets, and because they have like screws going down the like edge of the blade.
Right.
So I made the one for Sean in our video where he plays Raiden trying to get a job at the unemployment office. And then they liked that sword and asked for like, hey, can we get like 6 trophy versions of this? And I was like, will do, sir. Banged them
That's
out
cool.
after hours. Like, oh yeah, look at the one on Amazon. Looks sick.
Yeah, they did a really good
I should go get it right now, Brian. Hold on.
That thing's heavy as fuck.
I
Talk
think
to
that's the
Beck.
same one I got.
Yeah.
The one you're looking at right there, or I'm gonna go on your full screen.
Here we go.
That one is cool looking though.
That's pretty good quality for a $70 sword on.
Yeah, no, that's the one I got. Yeah,
Amazon.
definitely. That thing is heavy as fuck. All right, it's heavy as hell. If you try and swing it, you'll rip your arm out of your socket.
So is this
So you gotta be
This one,
careful.
dude.
because they're supposed to be high frequency.
So this one's made out of like, it's just it's a full tang, so the steel goes all the way through. And I don't know, this is what, 7 pounds? 5 pounds?
Something like that.
Okay.
It's not bad, but it's essentially
Pretty good.
straight is how I made it. But you can see, you can't really see, but all our signatures are on here.
That's pretty amazing.
Bunch of the
It's
platinum
really
staff.
really high quality replica too.
Yeah, none of my I epoxied in all the Allen heads, and then I 3D. No, what did I do? Oh, I water jetted the plastic for all the hilt pieces, and then they actually like screw on, because I threaded into the steel so that you could literally just screw on all the hilt pieces, and then some of these are foam, the thinner stuff up here. But yeah, this
Very
is,
nice.
as far as I know, there's still one sitting in the shelf at Konami in LA, and somewhere there's a couple in Japan's floating around.
Let's see Paul Allen's sword.
Same fucking sword, dude. 6 exactly the same swords.
I do love Jetstream has that red blade though.
Yeah.
But yeah, the high frequency blade was kind of an idea that came out of Raiden's gear in Metal Gear 2, right? You had the blue and the red swords.
Yeah, well, they
I'll be
he
talking
had the
about
jet
that.
blade.
Yeah, the history of high frequency blades in sci-fi.
Yeah, you guys go into that in the new video?
Well, we're going to.
I'm
The
excited.
anniversary's on the 19th, so we're hoping to have it done before then, but things happen, as you
Dude,
know.
This is bringing a crazy memory back from when I first started working with Mega 64. Before I did electronics for the construction company, I did a bunch of electronic work for a company that sold shit on QVC.
Oh yeah.
I think I've talked about it before, but product development was something that they had me doing all the time, and they had me work on what they called, like, essentially the boss came to me and he's like, look, we want to sell this thing on QVC. We got to come up with, you know, the razor blades that all vibrate now? Because remember, like 10 years ago, or no, 20 years ago at this point, every fucking Gillette Mach 8, and it has a little vibrator in it because it vibrates the blades and they cut your hair. He wanted us to make a tomato or a vegetable knife, a kitchen knife, that has this same gimmick, right? Because it doesn't, the vibrating Gillette razor doesn't shave your face any better. It just doesn't, you know. 7 blades in a row scraping straight down, that gets the job done just fine. Doesn't matter if it fucking shakes or not. But it's a gimmick.
I think the shaking was supposed to help against irritation because it would glide.
It's, your mind is going exactly where they want you to with their marketing. Because in reality, all the research I did and everything that I tried to come up with for this kitchen knife, it just seemed like, yo, this is a gimmick thing.
Right.
But yeah, part of my job in R&D, and as soon as they hit me with this fucking project, I'm going, this is Metal Gear. This is a high frequency blade.
Yeah.
Or in my mind too, Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah.
They explain in early on, I think, in the episode, you know, Unit 1's knife is a vibrating knife or a vibro knife. That's why it cuts like butter, you know.
Yeah.
It's some. They explain that in the anime, and then the Metal Gear games have done that. So in my head, they're telling me to build this thing, and I'm like, oh, I'll get you a high frequency blade. I already know how this shit works. And it don't.
Hell yeah.
But I would go down the street to the Love Boutique and buy vibrators. And tear them all apart and get the motor and the battery housing and everything, and then I fit, you know, the smallest vibrator guts that I could inside the biggest commercial knife handle, and then early up into the blade, I had like cut out a part for the weight to actually make the blade vibrate.
Yeah.
And then we did all these commercials where we're, you know, showing, oh, look how easy it chops tomatoes when it's vibrating versus when it's not. And it's like, you know, it's all sleight of hand, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what QVC is.
I'm so fucking happy.
Such bullshit.
But how weird, like, yeah, at certain times I've been tasked with making several vibrating blades.
Yeah.
Cosplay and otherwise.
Well,
I mean,
if you ever
yeah,
make
'cause-
another one, the best thing to use is the resonator and an electric toothbrush.
There you go.
Oh, see,
That's real.
That's something. I think we gutted a couple electronic toothbrushes, and they weren't strong enough to really get that knife going. So that's why I went to the sex toy.
It's all a placebo anyway.
My guess, honestly, if you're genuine, so you're right. I looked it up too. Not to say that I didn't believe you, but I've stopped using those vibrating fucking handles.
Well, once the battery died,
yeah. Well, I mean,
I have one.
Mine, you can take out the fucking thing and put in a new battery. But once I realized that the multiple blades are what make the shave faster. It's 5 passes in one instead of one. Because I use
and
a
there's
single
less
blade
irritation.
razor. I use
that
a
way.
safety razor now.
Yeah, you go old school.
Yeah, because it's more about how you shave, not how many blades there are or how fast it moves. Like you were saying, the resonance one vector would be the other way that I would go, but really you would have to go to sound, auditory resonance to do the real high frequency vibration.
Yeah.
And then you would have to make it so that that movement now cuts
Oops.
in a forward or back motion.
Right.
Not just
I love that
vibrates.
you're going into detail because this is all stuff that we planned on talking about in the video.
Well, I mean, when again, it's like if you think about what they're actually trying to do with a high frequency blade, it's not electricity vibrating it. That looks
Right.
cool for a fucking video game. But if you were to truly make a vibrating blade, you would need to find a audio signal or a tone that vibrates that specific alloy easiest, just like you do with a glass, crystal glass, and it makes that.
Yeah, it's audio.
You would need to do that, but then again, you would need to then harness the chaos of the resonance in a cutting motion.
Brian, you're sounding like fucking Albert Einstein right here.
Dude, I'm
You like
fucking
how I-
smart as shit. I spend so much time thinking about random shit like
Albert
this.
Einstein,
Like
right here.
Like that's genuinely what I like. I'll just sit there and I'll be like, could you make a high frequency blade? Like,
Could
just
we make a lightsaber reel?
Yeah, you could if you could figure out a way to contain the fucking energy, which they have. But does it cut in the same way that a lightsaber does? No, because it's too unstable.
Brian's sitting here thinking of this shit, guys.
Love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Don't
Yes.
fuck with me.
Instead of listening to podcasts, I think about shit like this. Instead of like filling my brain with other people's words talking about how, you know what I don't like? I went to the fucking store today, and this guy.
You don't want to listen to Chapo Trap House?
I mean, those are fun, but it's all just people complaining about all the
wanna-
things they don't like, and
Holy
then they don't
shit.
do anything about it. And it's just like, cool. How is that fun or beneficial to anybody?
Well, God, the internet just rewards negativity so much.
Yes, it does. It really
Oh,
does.
fuck. Oh, he missed.
So, again,
Right between the legs, I missed, too.
I love that Vector's also bringing that
Shit.
kind of thought towards real life things in gaming, because it's, I don't know, again, these are the things that get us advanced. Watch out, it helps slow. This is what truly advances humanity.
Straight up.
Is people trying to go, well, can we do this crazy fucking thing that people have done as a convenience? I mean, clearly there's a market for it. It's in sci-fi, it's in fantasy, it's in some device that does this, and then we create the internet. So yeah, we can do massively cool things if we just do them sometimes for fun.
Well, that's really how I think like the human mind works. It's like it's curiosity.
Yeah.
It leads you to,
Yeah, can I go to the moon?
Supposedly, like that what's that new movie that Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
What's his name's new film?
Nolan's movie, yeah.
Nolan, yeah. Like, there's this whole plot that they're gonna expand on where like scientists thought maybe that the atmosphere would light on fire and spread across the entire planet if they detonated that nuclear bomb. But the fucking human race is so goddamn curious. They're like, light it up. Hold my beer, motherfucker.
I mean, it's what Jeff Goldblum says in
The Fly.
Actually,
Yes.
he probably has a line in there, but no, it's what he says in Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, yeah.
Chaos. Yeah, don't tell me.
You were too busy asking, can we do it? You didn't ask why. Why do we need to go to the fucking moon? Like, fucking why do we need to go to the moon?
Oh, shit.
What benefits humanity for us to genuinely have the ability to go to the moon? We barely know what the fuck is mapped on this planet. Why are we trying to get off this planet and somewhere else?
Bro, dude. Did we even go? That's what I'm saying.
Regardless, somebody got people to find value in what they thought was a fucking moon program, and they gave them money. At the very
Dude.
least, that's all it was. Right? And maybe that's all it
was
needs
Stanley
to be.
Kubrick, bro.
Maybe that's all it needs to be, bro. Maybe that's how you sell people on a fucking
We had to
gimmick.
win the Cold War, so we just had to beat the Russians. It was just propaganda,
Yeah,
man.
we had to look better than them. If we could go to the moon, imagine what we could do to you.
Oh
if we
my
could,
God.
If we could nuke 2 of your towns, imagine what we can do to you. You know, like America is very much like I've always said. I mean, also going hand in hand with last week's episode of the government are all Nazis. But
well, they are now.
They are now.
That's such a good line.
But like it's propaganda. America sells propaganda. That's our number one export is marketing and propaganda.
Don't tell Neil Armstrong that. He'll punch you out. Didn't he sock some kid who told him the moon
Yeah,
landing
and
was
Hulk
fake?
Hogan broke somebody's nose because he said wrestling was fake. So I don't know.
Yeah.
That sounds like the same sort of fucking shit to me in terms of how you cover things up. Scare people. Yeah, you scare the shit out of people.
Scare me.
Go watch Don't Worry, Darling, and it's the same sort of thing. You just fear is
People
the
really
number
shit
one
on
thing.
that movie.
Yeah, because people didn't like Harry Styles or somebody didn't kiss somebody or some shit happened on the red carpet. That doesn't matter compared to the fucking movie
No,
itself.
people just like did shit on that movie as being boring or kind of derived.
I thought it was great.
I've never seen Stepford Wives, so it could be derived from something like that. But yeah, the visuals and the acting was fine. In
Yeah.
that. I didn't have a problem at all.
I mean, that's what I mean. Again, it's like it all just depends on what you're looking for.
What I'm looking for right now is an objective.
And also recognizing that everything is derivative. It's all,
Well, yeah.
Right? Like, it's all a human experience communication method, so...
Look at how good we were talking about the return to survival horror in Signalis was.
Mhm.
Because the creators derived that game from their love of Silent Hill,
they-
Resident Evil, Metal Gear, I'm
They grew
sure.
up playing it, and they
Yeah.
wanted more, and nobody was doing it the way they wanted to, so they went, well, we'll do it.
Yeah.
And if you don't like those kinds of games, then, dude, go find a game you like, because, and I'll say this till I die about any genre. There's something out there for you. Don't go shit on somebody else's cake because you don't like it. Like,
100%.
Sure.
You know, like, I know this genre isn't for people. Like, if I were to sit here and try to convince, like, Eric to play this game, he would look at me like a maniac, because why would he ever want to play a
He'd be
game?
so stressed the fuck out.
Exactly, a game that stresses him out. No, he turns to video games to have a focus objective, go
Hey,
and
Eric.
have fun and shoot stuff up. Like, he'll play Back for Blood, but he won't play this.
Hey, Eric, walk down this hallway. You only have 5 bullets.
No, he would not. He would always say, I'm so happy you play Resident Evil games because I like to see them, but I don't want to play them.
Yeah. He's a great couch co-op guy.
He is actually, he's pretty helpful because he'll see, like, good things that I don't see, like, you know, in terms of nonverbal communication in games.
Oh, poor Eric used to, get driven to the point of insanity watching me play stuff at home.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm a little better when I'm not streaming, but even when
Yes,
he would
you
come
are.
in on stream, like...
Well, I'll just still never forget when we started up God of War, the original one, here. It was when
Yeah, okay.
And Eric was still here. You came to download it. It was you, me, Lady T, and Eric. And we were in this room, and you loaded the game in, and you're like, I can't move the character. The character won't move. And Eric went, did you try pressing up on the controller? Oh yeah, there it is. Because you were trying to row, because it was teaching you about the rowing aspect.
Oh, how funny. Oh, shit.
And later on, he was like, I didn't know what to do there, man. I'm like, yeah, neither.
Well, neither did I, so thank you for the help.
Forward like in every
This guy's
game.
on my ass.
Oh,
That's
man.
happened to me.
We're not going to
I
fight
can
whatever's on
relate.
that floor. We probably don't need to come back to that.
No, you probably don't.
Yeah, right. There's so much backtracking. This is the one game, though, that I do feel like they didn't make backtracking boring. Like, I don't know about this version, but in the original, like, you backtrack a lot of the same environments, but they're always changing.
Yes, well, that's also, I think, a huge hallmark of survival horror is that you're not really in a huge open world. You're in a confined space. You're limited to where you can go. If you could run anywhere, then there's less horror. You have to kind of be trapped. Oh shit! Fire! Yeah.
Yeah, it's the monster in the house, from horror movies, but in this case it's a ship, or maybe
Yeah.
it's like a city block,
Oh,
like
I
in
can't
Resident
go.
Evil, or a mansion.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and that's
But,
why
I'm stuck, dude. I'm fucking stuck.
And that's why.
Yeah. Oh man,
Oh.
use the melee attack. Use the melee. Oh.
Damn, where
Your
was the
hit
last time I
is
saved?
no longer there.
Maybe, does this auto-save you?
It does.
It's very modern.
Sometimes, but sometimes it'll throw you back, so be careful.
Yeah,
Interesting.
It does a very good job of knowing when to give you. You're never too far behind, like you used to be in the past. I don't know if they really had autosave, but yeah. So I think you're before you did anything in this room, huh?
Probably. Before I
Yep.
switch the breaker. Hey-oh!
But yeah, so it'll give you like a sequence ahead, which is good because part of a game like this is, you get an opportunity to do it again the second time through. Actually, you kind of manage it better.
Yeah, because I forgot these are fucking explosives.
Yep.
Oops. I missed them all. Well, fuck it. They were explosives.
But yeah, you can lead them down there and blow one up.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you have kinesis yet, but did you?
Oh, you need kinesis to pick them up?
Well, to just pick them up. Yeah, to pick them up, and if you want to throw them.
But I can just shoot them, right? And they'll pop.
Yeah, if you shoot
Got
them,
it,
they
gotcha.
should just pop. But I don't think you have kinesis yet. I can't remember though. I forgot.
Well, I'm excited for your new project, Vector.
Yeah, man.
Coming to your YouTube soon.
Hopefully, yeah, we're working on it.
I'll be.
Oh,
yeah. Well, you know what? No rush. Good stuff takes time, so I'm a patient boy.
Yeah. Let me
Thank
know
you,
if
thank
need
you.
any
Like I
help.
said, we're talking about high frequency blades and katanas, so if you don't mind me hijacking a portion of your chat, if anybody has any myths that they want to see debunked about samurai swords or interesting facts or things like that, I'd love to talk about it. And of course, I would list everybody's username. So.
Hell yeah, dude.
So thank you guys for stimulating all my brain cells. I always have a great time whenever I'm on the show.
Me
Hey,
too.
we always love having you call in, so thank you.
Genuinely, yeah. Love when we talk. So yeah, if you ever want to have more conversations or anything like that, man, we're always open.
Appreciate it from the bottom of my dark, blackened heart.
All right, have a good night, man.
Peace out.
That's
too.
how
Take
you
care.
pop them. That's how you pop them, baby.
Go to your room! Get in your room and be quiet!
Get your necromorph ass back to your bedroom. It's time for timeout.
Hell yeah.
Timeout under the old obelisk. Wait, what are these all transformed from? It's not an obelisk. It's a.
Oh, you gotta heal. Oh my god.
The Unitarian symbol of
yeah, it's like not Unitarian.
Unitology.
Yeah, something like that. Unitarian. Not Unitarian is a real church.
Yeah.
Unitarian.
Non-denominational, very accepting, and
It might be Unitarian still.
Cool church.
Unitology, you're right. Holy
It's
shit.
Unitology, baby.
Titan Station Church of Unitology.
Well, they formed it based upon the object that they found,
Yes,
and
the
that's
singularity.
causing everything to turn into a necromorph. It's these fucking cults, dude. It's a space Scientology, man. It's fucking Xenu and the volcano all
I know,
come
it's
to
making me
fruition.
upset.
It's making me want to check my thetas. I need a fucking E-meter, baby.
Yo,
Time to get edited.
I'm heavy into Dianetics.
I'm heavy into reading about Dianetics.
Yeah, just
baby.
reading about it. I
I'm
don't
getting
practice.
pamphlets in the mail. I'm getting it all.
I held the cones or whatever they're called, the
E-meter.
rods.
You held the rods.
Have
you
you
did
guys
the
have you ever
E-meter?
done a
e-reading?
Yeah,
On
whatever
the
they
side
call
of like Hollywood Boulevard, they used to have
Yep.
the cones out there selling books of Dianetics.
Dude, it was
No, I
so
never
much.
did
It was
it.
so much fun to
I
sit
never
there
did
and
that.
have them just jerk you off with whatever they fucking needed to tell you. Like, so tell us what's happening in your life right now.
Bro,
And
they
then-
record that shit in a blackmail room.
Oh yeah.
They got all your auditing.
Oh,
All the horrible, nasty little things that happened to you as a child that you vented to them were all recorded and now used as blackmail against you. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah, man. They make
Dude.
they make you say implicit things and then they imply.
Boom, boom. Then you start jumping up on a fucking couch when you go on Oprah.
Oh well, I think that's he's like a top guy. I think he's
Top guy.
I think he's one of the people that is
He's
in
calmed down.
charge of.
Him and the Misgivich guy, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
Misgivich.
Misgivich.
Data board is this
you
fucking
have the
data
data
board.
board?
Nah, that's what we were looking for in there, but
Oh, you didn't grab it?
I blasted a bunch of dudes. No, I ran out of there because it said go here. Go here. Go here. Go this way. Now, the other one, you were patiently on the phone as well, using the Discord. Calling it a phone is
That's
so
right. Thank you.
old-fashioned.
Thank you for hanging.
One.
Ooh, meow.
Why don't you take your glasses off and apologize? We're doing a bit of.
I just like these glasses.
We were doing a bit of an Australian accent before.
A little bit.
It's happy to have you here, giving us the
Little bit.
authentic. And you can leave the glasses on, I guess.
Do you even wear glasses?
Oh, I'll say sorry, but I won't take off the glasses.
I'll say sorry, but
Well, say sorry, but glasses stay on.
I love them. Everyone does. Oh fuck.
When that happened, I remember when that happened. That guy was a fucking legend. Like he was a giant meme, even when that happened.
Oh
back in
right.
2007. Like I remember kids in school were quoting him.
We were quoting him.
Oh, we loved it. I
remember
watched that
when it-
video so fucking much.
I remember seeing it at the studio with everybody. Like, it was one of those things we all absolutely watched.
We had to gather around and check it out.
Like absolute legend for fucking being on. I mean, you know, it's Australia, so.
He's already like in trouble for having too big of a fucking house party.
I'll apologize, but the glasses stay on.
And the balls on this guy to just like stand up for himself for this reporter. Like,
oh god, I
I'll
mean, what's
take it
gonna
off.
happen?
Exactly.
And by the way, the show that he was on was called The Current Affair, and it's like tabloid journalism, so it's not even the proper news. It was
Sure.
just bullshit news.
Well, and she's kind of trying to flex on him. Like,
Yeah.
who the fuck is she to be like, take your glasses off?
Well, that's
Yeah, it's like, fuck
that's what they're
off.
trying to do. They're very much like that Inside Edition, like very poke and prod at your.
Remember, Bill
subject
O'Reilly
matter.
used to work at Inside Edition. here.
Uh-huh.
And that's where that famous clip we got of him going, oh, fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah.
The fucking thing sucks. I'll write it. We'll do it live. That was from Inside Edition.
Yeah, it was a
A
great
Sting-
blooper.
It was a fucking article about Sting, I think.
Yeah, well, it was, yeah.
And
Sting was
coming
gonna
up
play
next,
us
we'll have
out.
some Sting to play us out. The fuck does that
Oh,
mean?
when he said Sting for a second, I was thinking like, why the fuck did he like what Sting the wrestler? Is that like? And then I realized, oh wait, there is another Sting.
Yeah.
I
It's
forgot.
Stinger.
I'm too wrestling build.
Yeah, there's Gordy, otherwise known as Sting, his Christian name.
That's right.
But good old Gordy from The Police. I was listening. What was I listening to the other day? Oh, Don't Stand So Close to Me. Great song.
Oh. I think what happened is you took the elevator and it took you back around, but you didn't grab the thing.
Yeah, I don't think I grabbed the thing.
No, you're supposed
to. Oh well.
Well, I remember.
Yeah.
Jay Guinness was there in the waiting room. He had to disappear, but he said that he wanted to do the skit and have me pretend to be his wife yelling at him, and but he couldn't do it. So he wanted me to say, "How dare you say the fuck word to him?"
How
I
dare
can't remember
you.
exactly what it was he asked me to say. Yeah.
How dare you say a fuck to me?
How dare you say that to my wife on her birthday of all days?
Yes.
Too.
How
Fuck.
dare you say that to my partner on his birthday? Fuck, 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 fuck. I used to say that all the time at Disneyland.
My partner, or
I would say, what did you say to my boyfriend on his birthday? If somebody would like walk by us and just mutter, like, you know how people don't realize how loud they're speaking in public,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is my
yeah.
favorite thing.
theme park voice is like just yelling, like you're in your living room.
Some people do. Like, for some reason, I can find a lot
Jeremy,
of people.
get down! Get
Yeah.
your mouth off the railing!
Yeah, I mean, it's my favorite thing. You just pick up on like some random thing, and they'll say like, yeah, and so that's why I thought it was a gallet. What'd you call my friend on his birthday?
What? We have to
If
get
it
the
sounds
horse.
like anything that could be like wrong.
There's a
or,
horse in the hospital.
You know,
Fuck it.
we're gonna, you know.
One, two,
Speaking of,
we're gonna take care of all of those triggers. Would you call my friend on his birthday? And then I just
Speaking
wait.
of birthdays,
I wait to see.
Brian
if they
likes
hear.
getting in fistfights with Midwestern dads at Disneyland.
No, they get scared.
I hope everyone's enjoying the live
They get scared
broadcast.
because like at Disneyland they're not drunk, so they can't like get mad, and they can't have like superhero
Shit.
syndrome.
Is this what happened before?
No, you didn't.
I think I did. They all came to life when I turned the lights off, Brian. I got scared.
Well, yeah, and then you pulled the light back off, but that's what you were supposed to do.
Fuck me.
Watch out.
Which way am I supposed to go, though? Oh, this way. Ah!
Run. Oh.
Here? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
I'm going to find this data board, the other one, if it's the last thing I
Woo!
oh, you'll do it. I know you will. Eventually.
do. Eventually. That's right. That's exactly right.
That's the truth.
So, man, we didn't get to stream last night. Trish and I usually on Tuesdays stream from the house, but
Well, that's what I
oh yeah,
was calling in to ask. I said, how was your birthday? Was it any good?
oh yeah, it was great. I had a good time. I got I'm a big seafood fan, so we went to a nice seafood restaurant and just had a little thing with my family, immediate family
Chase
there.
you in.
Dude, they all chased me in.
Now you're in
Shit.
the corner.
I know.
There you go.
I know. I'm gonna get out. Oh, but I had a brilliant stuffed salmon that I was to die for.
That's
Stuffed
nice.
with crab and artichoke, dude? Are you kidding me?
Shoot the barrel.
Artichoke.
There you go. Watch out, there's still more. And then heal if you can, because you're one hit away from
Woohoo! Woohoo! I gotta
you
pick
got
this
more.
up.
There you go. Nice, yeah.
I think there's one more in there.
That's a good little birthday, dude.
Yeah, you know, a little stuffed salmon aperitif with some oysters. Actually, that was the appetizer.
Well, aperitif is
Something else,
it's a
yeah.
drink, yeah. You have before you eat, but I got you. Shoot the limbs! No body shots.
I'm shooting thighs. The whole time was all thighs.
That was something that Vector actually pointed out to me, was that originally...
Is there another thing here?
There
Damn
may
it,
or may
there are.
not be.
Those are body shots, but I've been shooting thighs.
Yeah.
These guys can fuck off.
Apparently, in the original game, if ooh, there was hell, thank goodness. If you shot their heads, it would put them in a frenzy mode, and it was. I love that because it was like specifically a mechanic to teach people not to just go for the head.
Don't shoot for the head.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's that data board.
So dumb, dude. It was glowing purple.
Gotta get that burp.
I got the data board.
Gotta get it. Gotta get. But you know, I was kind of bummed because I missed wrestling practice. I missed training with the homies yesterday.
So what?
The other one.
No, I'm sure they'd understand.
Well, they understand, but that's kind of what I look forward to most in life right about now.
Yeah. That makes sense.
You know. Boom.
I hope that, I'm glad you. I got you a. I know you said you didn't really want presents, but I got you one anyway. I got you an early birthday present.
Oh.
I drew a ray for you. Which
did.
took way longer than I expected it to.
I have several of your Ayanami portraits up here already, so yeah, I was very happy to see on Twitter that you had drawn a ray from. I remember that was like one of the VHS covers I had too.
That's cool.
Is that up on your Chloe Draws
Yeah,
account?
yes, it is. I felt kind of bad because I thought like, oh, maybe I'm drawing too many rays for you. I thought like you'd see it and be like, it's been done.
No such a thing.
I was expecting you to do anything new.
I've got 2 tattoos of Ray already, and I think I might have to go for a third down the road.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I got to get something
Really?
Metal Gear related next.
Metal Gear Ray.
The boss. Oh, yeah, a third Ray. There you go.
I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Brian,
You didn't take a break.
You didn't. We didn't. We were having technical issues, but stream seems to be back up now. God, it's not as bad as the technical issues I have at streaming from home, man. I mean, that's a challenge every week, it seems.
You could get like that horrible Cody Rhodes tattoo on your neck.
Dude, American Nightmare right here on the side. Well, while Brian's gone, Chloe, why don't you and I have a little a wrestling update, huh?
And now,
So
Yes.
Rampage. Here's King Lord Abu Chakra to give you the Raw Smackdown Dino Fight.
You know you love it. You've heard it here before. That's right, the wrestling update of the week. Now, Chloe, there's been some big news just with, you know, some WWE superstars. I'm talking the biggest superstar.
The biggest superstar.
Yeah, brother.
Logan Paul. Oh.
Well, yeah, you know, I was impressed by Logan Paul's performance in the Royal Rumble.
Brother.
But
I've been seeing so much shit on Twitter of people being pissed off at Logan Paul because he's good at wrestling. Like they said, oh, this motherfucker is actually really good and I hate him for it.
I know, right? I mean, it's true. You don't want to like the guy, but you kind of got to give him props on that spot. That whatever that.
Yeah, that was a fucking sick move that he did, and it's like, damn, like why didn't you just do this from the beginning? And you didn't have to fuck around in the Suicide Forest or do any of that shit. Just why don't you just go?
No,
straight
but
to
that was the natural progression of this guy. You know, like I think I like his rise and dip and his recovery and his transition from different mediums. Like I think it's a great blueprint, because he really, if you think about it, like. He started that boxing trend that everyone's on now with the Creator Clash and everything. But before that, you know, like no one boxed, but Logan Paul kind of got that shit going. Then his brother's interested in it. Now it takes off with all the other creators, and he's already moved on. He's in the fucking WWE now.
But I was gonna talk about. We're doing the wrestling update, Brian, right now. I don't know.
And
oh shit!
With a wrestling update, it's King Lord Bryan
to give you the Raw SmackDown.
Yeah, there you go.
Dynamite.
Don't die.
I'm not gonna die.
Dynamite.
I would never die.
That's cool.
I would never die.
Dude,
But I wanted to talk about the big time name that I was alluding to, Chloe. Is
brother, big dude.
Hulk Hogan, after like another back surgery, is being reported as being paralyzed from the waist down, or at a certain point, like he cannot feel any. I think he's walking with a cane now.
Some assistance.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
that makes his tweets a little more harsher in hindsight.
Yeah. Oh, has he been tweeting a lot?
The one, well, he tweeted something about people are theorizing that he didn't mean to tweet it, that he meant to text it to someone, but it's basically him being like, "Brother, I'm out of toilet paper. Help me, brother."
Oh no, Oh, sorry, HH.
You know what? The internet is a wonderful place.
I need some.
Hulk Hogan is doing well and is not paralyzed.
Hey guys.
What did we read yesterday?
Hey guys.
One day changes so much.
Oh my God.
So much.
So a
Hulk
conversation with Kurt Angle has revealed that he is fine. He had back surgery and he has the nerves cut from his lower body. He can't feel his lower body and he has to use a cane to walk around. This is where the original rumor, I guess, came out.
Yeah.
And now they're walking that back?
Let's see. I guess, I wonder.
Kurt Angle's, doing a fucking work on all of us jabronis.
Right.
Is that what happened?
Could happen.
Fuck. Well, I'm so happy and relieved because honestly, like, that's terrible to hear. Like, because
yeah, you don't want anyone to get paralyzed.
No. And oh, well, of course not. But the original thing too, the headline was just Hulk Hogan permanently in a wheelchair after paralyzed from the waist down during 8th back surgery or something like that. And it was like, yo, fuck that. That sucks. Such an overstatement. How fucking I should have fucking known.
It's pro wrestling, man. It's one of those things where
They always said fucking
Yeah.
dirt sheets, everything, like any hint at like, oh, CM Punk might be coming back. I always see like the dirt sheet being like, the fuck he isn't.
whatever gets you over, man.
Oh yeah.
I ran from everyone, but I need to go back there. But I don't think I have any ammo. Oh, never mind.
Maybe he just can't feel it because he had like surgery.
I think that's what he meant.
Yeah, but
to
it doesn't
say
mean...
in that podcast, yeah.
Yeah.
That he's not paralyzed, but he can't feel any pain because he has no nerve connection. But that's got to fucking make it hard to walk, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Huh.
We'll see, brother. I'm going to go down to West Palm and check it out.
Yeah, because then he was on... Wasn't he on Raw 30 and he came out and walked normally? Or did he...
I don't know.
I don't know. Either way.
We're on board.
Did you watch the
There was
Royal
a
Rumble,
whole-
Brian?
No, I don't.
We were talking about that. That was like the first WWE product I'd watched in a long time.
Yeah.
I had checked in on some NXT, and I remember I told you how weird it is, how quiet the ring is.
Yeah.
They don't mic it like they do in AEWs, and that was just weird to me. But I realized what I realized when I used to watch it with you guys is they still do the rack zoom on Impact. And I'd be like, damn, that's what I did whenever I used to film Super Awesome Showdown.
Yeah.
Just because that's all I knew was the WWE style of on an Impact, rack the fucking zoom.
Yep.
And I probably made hours of useless footage for that.
Oh, I mean, nobody...
No one ever
did
edited it, so
any
yeah.
of that footage, so...
I guess it didn't matter.
You and I racked a lot of hours of that fucking footage.
There's a good clip called Cosmic Cuts on YouTube. That's all my... I know that was my footage.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm excited for today's AEW program.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to watch that when I get home.
Yeah.
Hook had a nice long match the other day, last week.
Dude, Hook's being booked
He
so
did?
well. I love it.
I think
With,
so.
Jungle Hook.
Yeah, that's what it
Jungle
was. It was
Hook.
Jungle Hook, which is a good
Or
team.
was
It's
it,
good team up.
I mean, it's smarter than to team up the two twinks together. That's good strategy.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly. And they're fighting like the biggest guys.
They're great.
Oh yeah, like him suplexing Big Bill, who's like what 7 foot fucking tall.
Big Bill, man. I just wish, dude,
Big
if you,
Bill.
what is the deal? Like, if you just have that physique, like Satnam Singh, are they ever gonna wrestle this fucking guy?
He wrestled last week.
Yeah, but he does one fucking move.
Yeah.
Is that it? If you're just that big, that's all you need to do is like, I can choke slam.
Yeah, you can just be a hot tag. You
I'm just
come
gonna be a
in,
hot tag. I'm gonna choke slam Danhausen, and that's it.
You look big, and then you leave, and then that's it.
But Big Show actually did some shit, right?
Yeah.
The only thing I can think is if you're that big, maybe it can be dangerous for someone of that size to be doing spots like that, like because your body's not the same as someone a bit smaller,
Yeah.
so it could possibly fuck you up.
Certain
maybe
moves.
I don't know.
But also, it really depends on just like, if you know how to do the move right, your body fits around the other opponent's body when you land, so like you shouldn't be hurting anyone if you're doing them right. But that's the thing, like all kinds of shit goes wrong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when they go so fast, dude. They go so fast. That's the one thing I'm
Oh,
constantly telling myself to do in training is slow the fuck down and just get the movement right.
How are you feeling about this upcoming MJF versus Bryan Danielson Iron Man match?
Oh, I'm excited. MJF's been
I'm
posting all
excited.
kinds of thirst traps and shit too online, like of his gym. He's turned into like a gym cell like poster, you know?
Yeah.
It's
That-
all him
okay.
maxing out and then like
there was
showing dick
one-
root, like everything below.
there was
Gotta
I
see
didn't
dick
want to
root.
mention that, but there was one like because I follow a bunch of like wrestle sort of accounts, and I see them going insane over this thing that Max posts, and I think, what did he post? And I see it, and he's just got the like he walks straight towards the camera, and it's right fucking there, and I'm like, how did he must have known that was there?
Of course, he's doing it on purpose. He's great, and I love that everyone keeps replying to whenever he posts like shirtless gym photos. They all reply, "Hey Max Caster, you seeing this, dude? Hey,
I mean, who doesn't like a good dick root?
Max, you up?
Oh,
Check
yeah,
this out."
Right, Chloe?
Max responds with some like terminally horny shit, like spit me daddy or something. Like,
Yeah. He's fucking with
I
him in a
mean-
great way, and then also like people are photoshopping Max into those photos,
Yeah.
like, ooh, him like, it's just great.
I mean, right? Like I said,
I love wrestling.
There's nothing like a good dick root, right, Chloe?
There's nothing like it. What else do you
listen,
call that?
I mean,
That's what Joe Rogan calls it.
I'm gonna be real. I didn't even notice it the first time I watched it because the first thing I noticed was like, oh, he got a belt with his own name embedded into it. I mean, I guess that kind of says a lot about me. I didn't even notice it. At
Well,
first,
I don't know.
but-
Maybe we're talking about different pictures, but I'm talking about like where he's shirtless in taking gym photos, and he goes like almost to the pubes with the crop.
Yeah, dude.
And you see those
Oh,
those
there's that
lines.
one too. Yeah.
You know how Brad Pitt has those lines that just
Yeah.
point down
Oh, yeah.
to his crotch in Fight Club?
Yeah.
It's
like the
that's the
Snickers
dick
bar
root.
vein
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I just like how it could be taken in Australia. You know, a good dick root.
Well, root means something else.
Yeah, root.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that's what Brian.
Oh
is,
yeah.
That's
oh,
what
yeah.
Brian's alluding
yeah,
to.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The video I was talking about was one where he does some like shoulder press thing, and he's like, and he walks towards the camera to like, his phone, I guess, to turn it off, and you just see the baddest fucking bulge in his pants.
Oh, God.
That was the one I was talking about. Where I was like, Jesus.
Oh, I should check that one out. I haven't seen that one
Yeah,
yet.
that was the one that the timeline was going insane over. Because that was the one where I thought like he had to have known. Like, I mean, I'm not a guy, I don't know, but do you get a boner from working out? Like, does that happen?
Not normally.
No. No. Sometimes from like riding the bike or something. Like.
Yeah, maybe like if the school bus is vibrating or shaking in a certain way or something, but like never like lifting weights.
Nah, your testosterone's like all the way into whatever you're doing if you're lifting or running or whatever.
I don't
you're
even know about that.
working out on. I just mean it doesn't like suddenly happen.
I don't know, but maybe Max is really into lifting, you know?
He got fucking big over when he wasn't, like, however long he was gone for, and then he came back and he was like, he's
he's
huge now
looking-
compared to what he was.
Max's physique is like crazy.
It's the biggest he's ever been.
Yeah,
he looks
for sure.
Awesome. He looks
Do
really
you
good.
think he's natty?
That's an interesting question.
'Cause
I don't know if
honestly
anyone
don't know.
on
Yeah.
TV is. Well, there's certain guys that it's like, okay, Darby Allin, I would say 100% isn't doing any kind of extracurricular
Darby-
other than pre-workout. You know what I mean?
No.
And he's Darby Allin's straight edge too, so he's not doing that shit.
Instant kill with that low health. Yeah, but I don't know.
Like I
some
know
of those-
that.
some of those guys.
I know that Hook's 100% natural, and the only reason I know that is because he has the exact same body type as my brother.
Yeah. Some of those guys, though,
Like,
they
the
can't
exact fucking
attain
same.
those physiques on the natural.
Yeah, you can.
They just have to work fucking hard.
Well, think about when was the last time you saw MJF wrestle before he wrestled Moxley for the title. And then think about like how much time he had in the gym. Like he kept himself pretty covered up. He cut a lot of weight. And
Yeah, he always wore suits in those promos and stuff. Like, he's hiding how good he's been looking.
Yeah, he really went in and started like being more of a bigger body guy because he was a little bit. Yeah, I mean, he was always a pretty strong dude, but he cut a lot of fat. That's the other thing. He cut the fat that he had. He always was pretty buff, but he didn't cut the chub until recently. Watch out.
I know, I want to get around him. Excuse me. Oh, shit. I forgot I'm at no health. God, the fucking animation on these look so good, though, dude. Oh, I'm not hitting my kill screen.
Ow.
But yeah, as far as like, do I think these guys are all natty? Like, definitely not all of them.
Well, I mean, are we talking about natural including supplements? Because I wouldn't say supplements are natural. They're specifically meant to help you have the most, you know, like.
Yeah, I'm
optimized
talking about
gain.
like you know, food pre-workout, post-workout, any kind of supplement that's you know, over the counter. That's all well and good, but when we're talking about, you know, someone
when
someone
I say
who's
natty,
shooting
I mean like
testosterone
good
replacement therapy or human growth hormone, these are things that are new and aren't just straight up like anabolic steroids, like, you know, what was it?
not, you know, shit that Mr. McMahon would make all his wrestlers do to have them get TV time.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think MJF is fully natural, like built from like doing
He's
pre
young.
and post. I mean, again, like I was looking at earlier at like when you took your jacket off, I'm like, damn, like your arms have gotten wider. You have put on actual muscle mass, and you've been doing this for like, you know, a couple months, 3
like
months,
5 months.
5 months. Watch out.
Fuck, dude. I can't remember any of the fucking controls. I mean, I was just trying to. I was hitting every button to try to stop that fucking thing.
Hell yeah.
No, hell no. I'm fucking up constantly. I have no fucking health and no. I do have ammo, but. But I'm not playing smart. Yeah, the interesting thing is, like, these sports aren't testing for this kind of stuff, like a professional baseball or hockey, or the Olympics, or all these things are looking for traces of, you know, an advantage. What do you call it? A performance enhancer?
Yeah.
A PED? You know, and they all do different things.
I definitely think like back in the day when you had all giant, you know, strongman style wrestlers in the 80s and 90s,
Like,
yes.
if-
But
when
when you have a
everyone-
roster with Darby Allins and you know, Hooks and like people who can clearly get over without being huge, like you don't need it. I mean, Bryan Danielson is a unit. But
Yeah.
he is not gigantic. He is just literally like the heightened shape of a human being.
Yeah, he is, and he's a guy that I would say I would trust is 100% natural.
Absolutely is 100%.
I mean, the dude used to be a vegan, which
Yeah.
think he
How is
still
that even
is vegan.
possible? Getting that big as on a vegan diet?
Well, that's why he didn't get that big until he stopped eating vegan.
Yeah, he had to switch. Right?
Remember, I mean, he was pretty, again, dense when he was in WWE, but yeah, he needed the protein that he was. I mean, you can get it from legumes and other places. If you have health heal.
Legumes and nuts.
But honestly, I'm sure with fish and other things now, he's been able to find a more sustainable way to get some protein in his little old body.
That little goat man body.
That little body of his.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely like in that sport of professional wrestling, like they're not testing for it. It's probably encouraged to look fucking awesome on camera. So, people are probably looking the other way, even if they know in the locker room someone's doing their PEDs. There's also a very safe way to use performance-enhancing drugs. Cycling on, cycling off. I'm not going to get into any of that because I don't know any of that. But I just know that there is semi-responsible... Well, and fuck it. I'm of the mind that whatever you want to put into your own body is your own decision.
Yeah.
So you can be the judge of what's responsible and what's not. And no one would know that better than your own personal experience with using these supplements.
Absolutely.
There's guys that have been A-OK 100% and got through it without any major consequences. And then there's things you hear about that are like, doing major damage, guys that shrink their testicles down to the size of fucking apricorns.
Or
Is that big? Is it apricorn big? No.
Apricots?
Walnuts, apricots. Apricorn isn't even a fucking thing.
Apricorn.
What's an apricorn? What's an acorn? The size of acorns. That's what I'm thinking of.
Apricorn is a
That's nothing.
American designer manufacturer of computer storage products.
Apricorn.
Located in Poway, California.
They're here in San Diego.
They're here in San Diego.
Dude, my apricorns are just feeling a little tense.
Shouts out. Fucking apricorn.
Fucking apricorn.
Also, I think it's a Pokemon. No, apricorn is are fruits that can be used to construct Pokeballs in the Johto Kanto region.
Dude, see? That's why I knew it, because it was from gaming.
Sure. Sure. I don't even know when they were introduced.
But I mean, it's crazy the amount of advertising just for not human growth hormone, but testosterone replacement therapy.
Yeah.
I mean,
HGH
and guess what is constantly advertising it? The wrestling programs I watch.
Yeah.
Because they probably know there's dudes out there that are like, yo, I want to get big. Oh, that's Doug Flutie and this other fucking asshole need to fucking get me on this testosterone shit. What's funny is, like, I think that is completely allowed if you get your levels tested, like in MMA, I'm sorry, and other combat sports, like, you're allowed to have testosterone replacement therapy to get your test levels to what they consider within the human normal level.
Huh.
But I bet if you look at a guy like Brock Lesnar, I wanted to say
motherfucker
like Paul
doesn't
Heyman.
have a neck.
I bet you look at that dude's levels and he's got enough in him he's got like 4 humans worth.
I don't know. I still think that guy is 100% a natural mother. Like, he was that big his whole life. That guy never looked
for sure
normal in a fucking button-up shirt. He looks like what happens when you train for strength.
What am I supposed to do? I fucking have no idea. Last time, shit just...
I think the game might have glitched.
Oh, there we go. Touch the blue thing. It's so hard playing a new game on stream for the first time. Even though it's a game that's remade, it's still like new. Like, what am I supposed to fucking do? I'm not paying attention to any goddamn story dialogue or anything, so... And I'm almost out of health again.
But even, like, I think the thing that makes me like AEW so much is the huge variety of different body types. Like,
totally.
I'm not looking at, like, giant muscle men all the time. Like, everyone, even the women, like, they all look different. Like, someone like Willow Nightingale, I'm like, oh shit, like, someone like her is able to come in and be a wrestler, and she's treated just as as competently as everybody else, and then like seeing someone like someone like Jamie Hayter has like a similar body type to myself, and I think like, oh shit, like, well, I mean, she's a lot bigger than me, but I mean, like, her actual, like, she's got big legs, and I'm just thinking like, oh man, like, and she's awesome.
Yeah, I do appreciate how different everyone across the roster is. I mean, and then like even you're specifically talking about the women's roster. It's like Red Velvet is like tiny and thin, and I'm just thinking like, God, how does she fucking fly around and pull off some of those moves?
Yeah.
Whereas like, yeah, Jamie Hayter's like a very muscular bruiser type physique. You do have across the board like every different body type. I'm just gonna keep repeating, rinse and repeat the same fucking thing.
Even Danhausen, like, he's not that cut, but he still looks great.
Yes,
I mean,
that
he used to
gimmick
be
is
more
so
cut,
good.
but
Dude.
not anymore.
The costume and everything.
He got his own commercial. He got his own Dynamite commercial. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I know. I want more Danhausen on TV. I kept saying I want more wrestling, but I think maybe it's not what I'm gonna get. Because I think himself, like Johnny was explaining to me, he likes the comedy wrestler aspect more so than the technical wrestling, and maybe that's just because that's his strongest suit right now.
Could be.
Well, it totally makes sense. Why they don't put him in matches longer than 5 minutes.
He's one of the biggest draws of the company, and he
Sure.
doesn't have to go on and take bumps every episode. I mean, that's a pretty good deal.
But that's what I've heard is maybe, that's coming and he's in training, and like until then, like, we'll see.
Possibly.
We'll see the comic side of things until we get some technical stuff. Because I know all those guys are like training with the older talent there, right?
Yeah.
Like everyone kind of has a stable for a reason, because those old heads are training the new guys. Oh, I missed that room full of health and items again. We've done this like 6 times. I've gone from getting all the health and ammo and still not being able to pass this fucking bridge part to now I'm really not going to pass it because I have no health items. And how much ammo? We'll see. I just can't turn my back on it. But, man, we sure have talked about wrestling for quite some time, Chloe.
Yeah, we sure have.
Not much else to cover. Brian, you didn't watch the Royal Rumble. I would ask you about a few things. For all curiosities, Sean's entire family watched it. The night it was airing live, too. So it was cool coming in the next day. I was like, do you want to watch Royal Rumble? And Sean's like, well, actually, we did.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah, you wouldn't think, right?
Well, I just wonder what led them there. I would think.
Emma's
really?
a wrestling fan.
Oh, really?
Apparently.
Dude. Shouts out. Fucking Emma rules.
But thanks for calling us, Chloe. We'll talk to you again very soon, I assume.
Yes, of course. One more thing.
Sure.
Could you spin the wheel?
Oh, of course.
Brother.
We'll spin that wheel.
Yeah.
Let me try to get past this part one last time. If I can get to a save room, I would love it. It's crazy he gets blasted out of the front windshield of their shit.
Yep.
Now, last week we got show feet for God, the like 100th time, and that's how we fight. That's how we die, one last time. What are you hoping to see this wheel spin, Chloe?
Oh man.
Do you have a favorite? Do you have something
You
you're
know
looking
what?
forward to? Wow, why is...
Oh, story time's always fun.
The Lazy Boy Lounge is just a black screen that's somehow... Jesus Christ. It looks like Ava Infinite. We're going into a black hole. Why is it like that?
Oh yes, and Jake Innes said, "Last Cody ASMR, please."
Oh no.
That Jake would like us to spin for Last Cody ASMR. I don't know if that's on the wheel, Jake, but
hey guys.
I don't even have him loaded in my sound effect thing. And the camera is not working, so honestly, I don't know what we can do.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
This has like been the worst stream for technical glitches. It's just been nonstop today.
I like it. It's good.
Let's see.
I blame XSplit.
Unplug and replug. Well, I found it again. Let me steal your mouse there, Brian.
Sure.
I'm gonna try to refresh, reset. Oh boy. Hey, we got you now. We got you. And let's lock you in with some timpani.
Here it comes.
Okay, Chloe, this one's for you.
All right.
What is it gonna be?
Hey guys.
Finish
This is George.
that line.
I'm
George. Finish that line. Hey guys, this is George. I'm George.
pervert.
No, we are going to finish that line. Let me pull the card so we can get a detailed description.
Here it comes. Hey George, this is Guys.
Oh, it doesn't say anything. There's nothing on it.
Wasn't it like we pull up a video
Yeah.
and then you like try to guess what the last... You change the line or I don't know.
Yeah,
It's like
it was.
It was like an improv thing.
It was like an improv game where we pull up a YouTube video that doesn't have ads running on it, like of a black and white film or something.
Okay.
And then you finish the line, but we were doing it in a way where it's like, I'm going to hit pause and you finish the line. But it was too hard to do it that way, so then we realized, I think, later on that you pause the video on yourself and finish the line. So I'll do that, but you could find just a random public domain black and white movie. I don't know, search that possibly. Public domain black and white. The problem is, it's like some fucking rapper sampled a clip of this song in his song, and now that rap song claims it. It like this keeps happening.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like,
where we use like stock
fucking
footage, and then it's like, Lil Poopy.
Lil Dicky sampled this.
Yeah, Lil Dicky Snacks sampled this in his song "Meth Ain't a Thing." Meth Ain't a Thing, yo. The Bat by Vincent Price. This looks good. If you just click X on the archive thing, does it add anyone collecting revenue on this? Yep. Oh wait, just no, they're not.
Just selling merchandise.
Just selling merchandise. Okay, let's listen. Let's listen and look. Yeah, go ahead and just fast forward.
Let's bring it here.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna finish this line, and I'll pause it here.
That ain't nothing, just something bumping against the house.
It's fucking violent.
It's just the wind banging a door. Pay no attention to it.
Is that the whole
Listen
movie?
to this.
Yes.
One of his victims, who lived for a moment after she was found, described the bat as a man without a face. Honest, Miss Corny, I think that woman must have been exaggerating.
Exaggerating my ass. I've seen the bat, and he has the face. The face of Bruce Wayne.
Got him.
This is DC canon. This is canon. I'm gonna skip ahead.
Well, all my savings were invested in Zenith Bank stock.
And ever since FTX went down, my Zenith Bank stock has hit rock bottom. Was that the crypto thing? Was it FTX?
Oh, I have no idea.
I think it's what it was called.
Warner.
Thank you.
And I see you've engaged new servants.
Yes, of course.
Well, how did you persuade them to live in this house?
Yeah, this place is a shithole. That's Vincent Price, dude? That's crazy.
Housekeeper knows this house better than you do, Doctor.
Oh?
She worked for John Fleming. And Warner was my chauffeur.
My chauffeur used to smoke indoors too, but he's not here anymore. How did that happen?
Chauffeur turned butler?
What a quip. Okay. enough of this. Thank you for playing. Finish that line, Chloe.
Thank you for your call.
No problem.
All right. Bye.
Now, Brian, I'm
Good
gonna,
ass call.
I'm gonna get past this section of the game and save, and I think that'd be a good stopping point for us. So I know exactly where I gotta go, but I gotta get fucking ammo before I do that. So there was one room in the dark here that had all that shit inside. I'm gonna bring it up on my map. Oops. The toggle thing is so wild. Watching the game by just looking at the map as you walk around.
I do that all the time.
This reminds me of playing Doom. Oh, you can't open doors though.
No. I used to do that all the time in games. If they let me have the map up.
Doom was like the first one I would do that in.
Mm-hmm. I always forget that they had a map in that. Because I never used it.
Such a good map. It's so
never
simple.
used it as a kid like an idiot.
So, yeah, what is even in here? There's stasis in here too, though. I definitely want to refill my stasis. And there's a save point there. Boom, boom, baby. Oh shit! Stuff's alive in here.
Yeah, you're going backward.
I know. I want to find some health and some stasis so I can actually fucking advance. You know. Who's in here though? Whoa! Watch it, buddy. Are those too high? There we go.
No, you just need to shoot them more in this version.
Oh fuck! No! It's a one-hit kill. God damn it!
Whoa! You had a big old thick dumper right there.
Isaac's got the cheeks. He's clapping cheeks. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, dude, it was like bouncing like a fucking gelatin mold.
Oh wow! They gave him butt physics.
I guess.
Whoa! What are these tendrils?
Somebody else you killed? I guess.
Yo, glitching out. What?
It's bugging.
It's bugging. Okay.
He's got America's ass. Good call, Deadback.
Oh fuck. Something's alive.
That's America's ass.
Who's alive in here?
Jesus.
No thanks. We have Jesus at home. Okay, for real though. There was a fucking room before with like 4 health things in it. Oh, where was it? I can't wait to play this at home from the beginning because I did not conserve ammo, nose.
This is not how you normally play
no,
these types of games. So it's kind of fun to watch you play this. And I'm like, Garrett's like running past items and like not checking out every room, corner, and everything like that. It's very fun to watch you be to like keep trying to figure out what you're doing.
That's why I don't like streaming new games for the first time. If having never played them, it's
I'm
like
the same way.
Interesting that I like have to do it just because of time.
Mm-hmm. I like when you do. It really feeds into the chaos of the poorly played stream.
Absolutely hate it. Signalis, the last 2 weeks of Signalis were like the first time I've ever laid eyes on the game, which I really hated. Having to play that way. Whoopsie. No, you fucking idiot. Run. But this is the same thing. I'm dead.
Yeah.
This is the same thing where it's like, God damn it. I should have just fucking got to the fucking half-hour in mark where I learned the controls and knew where I was going and what the objectives were. But I'm constantly now like just thinking of like, well, Trish played this about fucking 2 months ago. And it's the same game. I kind of remember what to do. I really do want to find that room though. I just don't know what floor it's on. But this takes me upstairs. And
and then you have to go through a couple of things to get to that room, right?
No, I thought this just takes me in to get on the ship and then I'm fucking dead.
Huh.
Like I said, no health items. No stasis.
'Cause I think going back is just gonna kill you more.
Oh, maybe you're right, Brian. Is it in here?
Might have been straight through or to the right.
Yes, it's this fucking room right here. God. I'm all fucked up. And if I get in here quick, shut the door, no one follows me. Get this first. Get those. Get those. Something's gonna jump out the fucking wall in a second. God damn it. Get those. Get them. Get them. God damn it. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Fuck. Okay, how much ammo do I have? Can I lure him
Do
out?
you have stasis to reload?
I have no stasis.
Hit triangle, not with the thing ready.
What do you mean? Oh, like
That-
you have a stasis pod?
Yeah. That's how you reload stasis.
I thought you had to do it at the walls.
Well, if you pick up a pod, then you can
Do it on the go?
Yeah.
Oh, stomping him is what gets you the ammo, right?
Yep.
Oh, he came out through another way.
Yeah, that was the guy who.
Oh, that was him.
Uh-huh.
Oh, awesome.
There, now you got the help.
Boom. Okay, fucking full health again. Now I should save, so I don't have to keep doing this over and over again. There's gonna be a guy walking this way. Where is the save point? Ah, fucking bad timing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reload that thing. Where the fuck did he come from?
Behind you.
Asshole. Yeah. Yeah. He never gets tired, right?
No, thankfully he does not have a stamina meter.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, okay. So here we are. Okay, we gotta run through here. Is there a save point?
Isaac, we made it to
Right
the
there.
bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
very much like Event Horizon. It's like their ship early on in the game is destroyed.
Yeah,
With no chance of getting home,
Yep.
or, you know, very slim chance. Now we gotta find some pod to jettison and
hopefully
escape pod. God, it does make me want to rewatch
Event Horizon.
Event Horizon, yeah.
Paramount Plus.
Liberate me.
Sam Neill rules.
Liberate tutte me. He says, deliver us. No, deliver me from... deliver me from hell.
Huh.
It's Latin. I mean, everyone's good in that, dude. You got, who's Morpheus?
Lawrence
Fishburne? And he's like thin Fishburne. He's like young Fishburne. Fishburne in his prime. What's up? I'm gonna check this computer terminal as soon as it turns yellow.
I need you to listen.
It's got Draco Malfoy's dad.
Ishimura's over.
Yeah, that guy is the that guy's the shit. I forgot he was in that. Holy fuck.
The comms are still out.
Is that
Isaac,
Jolie Richardson? No.
now.
Jolie Richardson, though? They got this person. I mean, you would have to know who they are, but they were on Nip Tuck. Sam Neill, Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence Fishburne is the top build.
Yeah, he's the captain of the ship.
Yeah.
He's the captain of the ship that's going to rescue or kind of find out what happened on the Event Horizon. Kind of like this, though. It really is like this is their ship that they came out here on to explore what happened on the Ishimura.
I love it, dude.
I never put that together, that it was a fucking huge inspiration, this game and Event Horizon. I really never had thought about that.
Oh, really? Like,
Never.
The writing
Before
is
now.
all over the wall.
Yeah, I never saw it before now. No, it totally is,
I know.
100%.
Stasis. Oh, wait, you don't have any? Sorry, my bad. Stomp him out. items back.
Stomp. Give me those fucking
Yeah,
items.
stomp everything.
Yeah, now that I know you don't get the item until you stomp.
Yep.
I'll definitely
Or
do
you
that.
shoot him again. But either way, yeah, you have to.
Who? What? What the fuck, dude? It's your nasty fangs. Get out of here.
He's dead.
Fuck, he's dead. Fuck it.
Isaac.
Don't talk to me, I'm stomping. Oh. What?
Kelly and Tim,
Oh, they're all dead.
the singularity core overloaded.
Brian, we did it. We fucking did it.
Did.
was our only way home. We're
Go figure.
No. I'm not losing.
I had to do it off the. I can do it on stream, but I can't do it on the stream and on Discord.
Yeah.
What year? 1997 Event Horizon came out? God, that's a good one. I have that on cassette tape, like VHS.
Mm-hmm.
I did. Oh no, I have a Blu-ray.
Captain Benjamin Mathias.
Skip DVD.
Location medical status.
Let me see.
Oh, we're gonna find a save. Return power.
You're closer to medical. You can double back after maintenance. Find
Yeah,
the captain's
Isaac
body
Clarke. Yeah, there's a
and
lot of
with
references,
his
like
codes, we-
it's the Lewis and Clark reference.
Ah, that was the name of their ship.
Yep, and his name is Isaac Clarke. The guy who played the doctor was his name something Isaacs,
Dr. Isaacs. Oh,
or the
shit.
actor's name is something Isaacs. I forget what his DJ is. His name in the movie.
DJ Isaacs. No. DJ's the young guy that goes out, and then he comes back and he's all fucked up.
Yep, the medical doctor.
He's
of
all
Lewis and
possessed.
Clark.
There's a great line that is reticent or very familiar to the Alien film. You know, in Alien, where they're sitting around drinking coffee and eating and having breakfast before the chest burster scene?
Yeah.
The one mechanic guy, they're like, you want to eat? And he's like, yeah, food will do for now. Like, that's that smart-ass line he
Yeah,
has.
yeah.
Like, and then the women giggle, like, when he... Oh, do you want to eat? Yeah, food will do for now. Weird sexual overture in the workplace, but all right. This is how we
the
roll
80s.
in the 80s. There's a line in this movie in Event Horizon where they're all hanging out in the mess hall, eating and drinking, and I think they're drinking coffee. And same kind of portrayal where the character like pouring some black coffee, and he's like, "Hey, come on, you want a cup?" to one of the women. He's like, "Come on, you never wanted something hot and black inside you?" And he hands her the cup of coffee, and it's like, "Oh, we're doing the same fucking tropes here."
Now this was just pointed out to me, and I didn't really realize it before, but the shape of the Event Horizon ship is the shape of Isaac's helmet.
Oh wow, dude, you're right. Hold on, look at the front of the helmet.
Yeah.
And then look at the actual like ship of the yeah, dude.
Like
That is
even stripped down, it's got the little line right there around the crown.
Yeah.
It's got like all the little things on the
that's
side.
wild, dude. Holy shit.
Wow.
It is a very, very unique suit in this game. I loved it.
Yeah, no, Flopsley says they thought that that's what I was referencing. No, I hadn't realized that it was that. It was just I'm very familiar with Event Horizon because that was one of my favorite movies of like my time of getting into like legit sci-fi horror thriller movies when I was younger. This was one of my favorite ones that
what's
they put
this?
out. It's just a vending machine.
You can't use it?
Nah. But yeah, like I knew stuff like that, you know, the names and
a
certain
save?
stuff like that. But Dead Space, taking the ship, that was something I didn't expect. That was pretty cool.
Main objective, side objective, oxygen, shop, bench. Oh, save station. It looks like a camera. There's one behind a locked door that I can't get out. All right, let's keep going for a little bit until I can find a spot.
Mm-hmm.
How's the chat doing, Brian?
Oh, they're good.
Chat's helped us out many times tonight. Thank you,
there's
chat.
a safe spot.
There's a bench. There's a save spot.
Ooh, and you got some nodes to spend.
I do, yes. I might save those, though. I'm gonna spend those willy-nilly, not on this stream, at least. I'm gonna check out that thing, how you can grind money. That's interesting. Do you want to save your nodes to do that, or where can you respec? Just anywhere?
Anywhere
Any
on a bench, yeah.
Ah, that's cool. That's really cool. 1 hour, 2 hours, 139. Boom. Now, I saw Frank in the chat earlier. Has Frank accepted my apology for the AI videos that I was watching?
I don't know.
Portraying him.
I think they left when they found out that it was them.
Oh no, D did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Yeah.
Again, I want to
guys.
want to apologize to the big dogs and just hey, we don't need to keep showing it. Johnny, take it off the screen. Jesus.
Take it off.
Hey guys.
This is George.
This is George.
I'm a pervert.
Pervert.
And
I'm a pervert.
I'm sorry that I made Brian cry in the background of my apology without saying anything for a solid 5 minutes.
That was the hardest part.
It is. It can be the hardest part. Well, here we are at the end of the program once again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again so much for joining us. We would say check out our Patreon over at Mega64 for some fabulous friend mentions that I explained earlier, as well as many other treats. But you can also head on over to shop.mega64.com, which I had tabs open to show, and they have subsequently been erased when we had to restart the computer. So, Brian, if you could please. There, he's got it up. The shop.mega64.com is not, God damn it, Johnny, get Frank off of the fucking thing, please. I'm sorry, Brian. I'm sorry. It's disheartening. But the Stream Fellas design is now limited to, I'm gonna say, another 2 hours. It's supposed to be down at the end of the show tonight, but if you go over to shop.mega64.com, our 64-hour special for our Stream Fellas production during MLK week is available. Only for 64 hours. That is, I mean, like, you got seconds left, bro. If you want that thing, pre-orders in now if you can. Did you already take it down? I was going to say the rest of the store has other items on sale, as well as all of the Kinniku sweatshirt drops. We're reprinting our wonderful designs by Mariel. You got all kinds of shit up on there. Shop.mega64.com for our acrylic stands, enamel pins, sticker packs. Never forget about our version 4.1 Blu-ray. Any of our other items are available right now. But damn, the record. Get all the way up, Ryan. Scroll me all the way to the top, if you would. Boom. That's beautiful. What a sight. And you can have any of these fine articles of clothing in your closet very soon. Pre-orders are open now. Like I said, shop.mega64.com. Thank you. And that's the end of our show, buddy.
Yeah, dude.
What do you got coming up now? You
Dude,
got KLBR tomorrow?
I got the 2-year celebration of doing KLBR, my video game radio show. We're going to do the celebration tomorrow night. It's Febuscary all month long, so whether you're seeing this now or you're seeing this on the VOD, come on by to KLBR, twitch.tv/KingLordBrian.
That's right.
But tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific, same time we do the PPS here, just in 24 hours, 2nd year celebration of KLBR. Excited to have it. Thank you, everyone. I had fun tonight. We'll have fun tomorrow. We'll have fun next Wednesday.
This is always a good one, man, dude.
The PPS.
I love coming in here and
I love coming in here.
Playing video games for you guys. I'm excited to see what we do next week. Am I gonna get back into more Dead Space?
Maybe.
Do I start Callisto Protocol and
Maybe.
have a side-by-side playthrough comparison? I don't know. I'll decide. But until then, we sure do love you.
Happy jerking.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Brother, big dude.
brother. Big dude, big dude. Brother, brother.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so fucking happy.
Whoa!
Yes, speaking.
Who's this? What time you guys open till? And do you guys have Disney movies?
Yes, we have Disney movies and we're open until midnight.
Okay, listen. Is anybody else listening on to this? I want to come in there and rent a porno. You guys carry them?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is anybody gonna see me? Is this gonna go on my permanent record?
Depends on who sees you.
What do you mean?
Depends on who sees you.
I don't...
Hold on for a second. Why don't I put someone else on the phone to speak to you, to talk about this?
All right.
Hello?
Who's this?
This is Al. Al?
Lewis, listen. I want to come in there and rent a porno. Would you guys have any problem with that?
Who is this?
This is Lewis.
Lewis who?
Lewis
Louis
Montgomery.
Montgomery.
No, you can come in and rent porno, sir.
I can?
Yes, you can, as long as you're over 18 and you have ID and a membership.
Okay, well listen, that other lady said I couldn't rent them unless I had a big thing, and I don't appreciate that. I don't wanna be harassed or nothing. I just wanna come in and get what I gotta do and do what I gotta do at a big bada boom and get out of there. So can I come in and take care of this?
Yeah, you can come in and rent a porno.
Okay, how about that other lady? Is she gonna be like throwing popcorn at me? Cause, you know, all I wanted to know is if you had pornos, if I could rent one, and she said, no, you ain't renting shit. Get the hell out of here, you know, and then I said, put your manager on, so then she put me on. I don't appreciate that.
So you can come in and rent, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna come in and rent, how many can I rent, like 15?
No, you cannot rent 15.
Do you guys sell vats of oil? Like oil for popcorn? And other material things from that? We won't mention?
We sell popcorn. We do not have oil for popcorn, sir.
How about like a grease, kind of like ass grease or anything like that?
No, whatever's in the popcorn box is what we sell, and it only comes packages of popcorn in there, sir.
Okay, there's no ass grease or oil in there or nothing?
No, sir.
Ass lizards or nothing? Alright, well, I'm gonna come in there and rent a porno then. Like a porno or 7, maybe a couple. And keep that lady away from me, alright? Because I don't want her saying shit, okay?
Okay, sir.
It's my right in the Constitution. I uphold thee,